2024 in video games. Wikipedia has an article on it, as a page on it. These are major awards. There you go. Game releases. What came out in 2024? Because we've been gone for an entire year. Notable deaths. Oh God.
Oh
Skip.
no.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. Huh?
Oh, video game deaths. Okay.
That's a video game. Came out
Oh
in
yeah,
20...
Kintopet came out this year.
Never played Kintopet. I heard it's like game where like it's a horror
Kintopet's
game.
cool. I like it.
It's a horror game. It's pretty cool.
That fucking that Prince of Persia game came out, The Lost Crown.
That's right. I forgot there was a new Prince of Persia.
Yeah, with the one that like Ubisoft did, and they were like, it's kind of cool, and I was like, oh, and then it's
The
Solo?
Last of Us Part 2 remaster came out this year.
Oh yay.
Okay.
Why?
Because we're out of ideas. I don't know. Naughty Dog can't make anything else.
Oh, they started to. Whether the
All right, yeah, now, yeah, they're making that.
Oh
new
yeah,
game.
that weird game in like space that looks just like every other space game. Yeah,
But you
I
have a
forgot the name of
sword.
it.
I don't think does it not. I don't think it has a name.
Oh,
it doesn't
does it?
yet.
Naughty Dog new game. Yeah, no, yeah, it does. No, Intergalactic is his name.
that's what it was.
Yeah, it's Intergalactic.
Oh, fucking Animal Well came out.
Oh my God! Did you say Animal Well?
Yeah.
Somebody
Animal
say
Well.
Animal Well.
Latro, Slay the Princess. Oh, the second half of the Final Fantasy VII remake.
That is true. Rebirth.
Stumble Guys is on that list.
It came out. I actually really did like Animal Well. I never finished it, but that's because I have a bad track record of finishing Metroidvanias. But I got really close. It was a fun game.
Oh, that kid beat Tetris this year at the beginning of it.
All right. The kid who beat Tetris and people were mean to him.
Yeah, people made fun of him, and so like another news station was like, "Listen, kid, you're pretty cool."
that was
And
weird.
And we got the creator of Tetris to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, we just had a time in life when like a bunch of adults were bullying a child at like being good at Tetris.
Because they were never good at Tetris. And that game's been out for how long?
Yeah, I remember the news
This
station.
this ain't even his game. This is on the NES.
Damn, he beat the Tetris they would have grown up with too. They had a chance. To beat it.
Exactly.
He was trying to
That's why they're pissed.
prove himself.
I mean, I'm bad at Tetris, and I don't fucking making fun of a child for being good at Tetris. That was wild.
What's This was the year. Last year was the year that Toys for Bob became independent.
Monica, how do you feel about that?
I don't know. They haven't said anything since then.
They haven't. Did they put up anything besides like that mask teaser?
I think.
I don't
not.
think so.
Like, I think the last thing they did was that teaser when you went on their website, and it's just this mask. Some people have been saying it's Spyro 4. People have been saying it's Crash.
It does kind of look like more like Crash than
It does
Spyro.
look more like Crash.
That's what I'm saying. People were just saying Spyro because it's purple, but I'm like, that's a but like Crash literally has to do with masks like this.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of.
Yeah, because a bunch of
Guys,
videos.
I remember when like a long ass time ago, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, where like someone showed a picture. They were like, guys, look, this is a leak, and like it was like a random picture of something like from a Crash game that had like a work. It was like a work in progress or whatever. And then in the background there was like a purple number 4, and everyone was like Spyro 4, and I'm like, you guys are insane. I'm not even. I'm this insane.
Was that one? Was that before Crash came? Was that before Crash 4 came out?
No, it was after Crash 4 came out.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. It was 4. They did change it, by the way. I went on their website, and now it's like an actual like website talking about the games they've made. So
Well,
They removed the teaser.
yeah,
Cam, go ahead. What was your game of the year?
we didn't even.
My
talk-
game of the year. Wait, we didn't even go over
We
them.
didn't go-
You need to go over them. Yeah.
we didn't.
We know what yours is, Bug. It's okay.
I was gonna say, we didn't even go through the year. We haven't talked about Tekken 8.
I
Pass.
know, but I don't care.
I like Tekken 8.
Okay. You know what I liked more, Zero? I liked Persona 3 Reload.
I mean, yeah, but that's February, so we're in January, so you're gonna have to hold your turn.
Yeah, well, wait your
I
turn,
liked
buddy.
No one played Like a Dragon here too, because I haven't caught up with the Yakuza series, so
Yeah.
I like Tekken 8. The part I like about Tekken 8 is I like customizing characters in Tekken 8, but like, you know, the actual game itself is pretty good too. Actually,
Wasn't there like a
Tekken 8's
like a
relevant.
Celeste? Oh, was it?
Tekken 8 is
Why is that?
Tekken 8's relevant because I think it just finished its DLC pass, like not too long ago with the Final Fantasy guy. Now all of Tekken
Oh,
8's DLC
right.
is finished. I think at least that pass is finished at the
Yeah,
very least.
passes. They might do another one.
Because we learned Heihachi's alive again, guys. Did you know? Did you know he's not actually
Shocker.
dead?
Wow.
Wow.
That sounds awesome.
Everyone's like, see, guys, at least Street Fighter had the balls to kill that bison. Just you wait. Actually, no, they confirmed it. He's back now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, he's back now. People need to shut up. It's a fighting game. All these characters are gonna come back. Wait, no, I like Tekken 8. I would play it more if I didn't have so many other fucking fighting games to play, but
Yeah.
it's fun for the character customization. I still watch to make sure if they add a ponytail to make a better Monica, but you know. I watched
Not
the
happening.
DLC. Still upset it wasn't Tifa. I don't care if the Final Fantasy 16 guy's more relevant. Tifa's technically relevant too. Rebirth came out this year.
I don't even remember what his name was.
Clive.
Clive.
Live.
Clive is his name, like the fucking Little Big Planet 2 character.
I'm Clive.
Anyway, now we could jump into February. Alright, Bug. Time to talk about Persona 3 Reload.
Guys, Persona 3 Reload is cool. But you know what else came out that year?
Foam stars.
Stars.
Why did you both say that? That's weird.
Wait, isn't Foam Star? Wait, Foam Stars has a fucking
Foam
near.
Stars is the
Foam-
Splatoon game.
Yeah, I know what it is, but I was gonna say it has a fucking near collab.
It
Hold on,
does.
what?
What?
Yeah, it has a near Automata collab. I'll send it to you, Cam. I'm already showing it to stream.
I think the funny thing about Foam Stars is that it doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page.
It had a fucking near Automata collab, bro.
Oh my god.
I honestly saw this and was like, why am I not playing Foam Stars?
What?
They
You
had
said
a.
fuck Splatoon.
I mean, 2B is in Foam Stars.
For
Yeah,
now.
Splatoon has
That's
Splatoon
kind of
characters.
wild. Why on earth is it?
I'm pretty sure. Isn't Foam Stars made by Squeenix? I think that's why.
It is. It's a Squeenix
Then
game.
that's why, because they published Nier Automata. So
Wow.
Wow.
I did also.
Publishing.
Is this game even still running?
I was about to say. I think
I
after
don't
they said
know.
this, I think they said that it was good. This was the final seasonal update.
Yeah. Well, I thought this game ended.
I think they said this game is ending. Yeah, after going free to play,
after a
Square
year?
Enix is ending seasonal updates for Foam Stars. So
That's
I won't be getting
stupid.
updates, but it will still be around. It seems. And it's free. Everyone got it free on PlayStation Plus. If you had PlayStation Plus, I have it.
Wow. It's
don't even
free to
have a
play, but
PlayStation.
it was free to play. So
Yeah, it's free to play now. So I mean, hey, chat Foam Star stream, Foam Star stream.
wait, was it free to play and then still have like
No.
microtransactions and shit in the game?
Oh,
it was
well,
free later.
Oh no.
later.
Yeah.
So then you had to pay to you play a game with microtransactions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to click on Foam Stars, and it sent me to a Wikipedia page of Square Enix games, and
It has no page.
yeah, it sent me a page of Square Enix games, and I apparently learned that Square Enix made a game for Snoopy on the DS.
Stupid DS.
You gotta,
Let's
do-
go.
well, I
meet
gotta
Snoopy.
find that. We have to play the Snoopy game.
Was it like apparently Square Enix has published a Snoopy game? There it is, Snoopy DS. Let's go meet Snoopy and his friends.
This
This
is
was
an
the
RPG.
This was developed and published by Square Enix.
I
They
want
cared
to
about
play
this game. They love this game.
What the fuck? Because, like, the only thing I was gonna mention was I was like, oh, right, they did make a Full Metal Alchemist game for the PS2. I remember that. And then I scrolled down more and I saw Snoopy DS, and I was like, what?
Snoopy
Snoopy.
DS is insane.
Snoopy stream.
In the flesh?
Wait, they published the Japanese release of Modern Warfare of Call of Duty 4? What?
Yeah, a lot of Western games get published through like weird companies like that.
It's weird. All right. Well, yeah, right. You're right. You just had did a Wikipedia page. I was trying to search for one. That's funny. So yeah. Guys, before we talk about Persona 3, though, we gotta talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
We gotta talk about Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered.
Is this like the biggest fuck up that Warner Brothers has had, or is it like
What?
they-
Fucking just kill the Justice League?
yeah, like because like
Surely.
this game came out this year, and it stopped support in the year it came out.
That's so. I forgot. Recent this
I forgot
game
it was a
was.
multiplayer game.
It was on sale for like $2 on Steam's Christmas sale too.
Guys, what was that game that came out this year that literally like shut down after 2 weeks? What was that
Concord.
game?
Concord. That came out.
That
That's
wasn't
later on.
That,
That's a
yeah,
spoiler.
That's
hilarious.
spoilers for later.
Oh, okay.
You know, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a pretty garbage, pretty bad game.
That
It looked
is
fun
All I know.
at first. I remember when they first showed the trailer. I was like, it was like E3 or something. We were talking about it, and I was like, bro, game with the boys.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I remember it looked like it could have been fun. And I was like, maybe just some of the characters you shooting, right? No, they all shoot. They all play the same, basically. So it's like, oh.
Oh, it's Borderlands, but like bad.
It's Borderlands, but it sucks. Ooh. Also, the story wasn't that good. A lot of people didn't like the story.
I mean, you're trying to live up to the Arkham trilogy. You're not gonna win that one.
This is why they should just stop making games in the Arkham in the Arkham verse. Why is it even called the Arkham verse? Just stop it.
It should have been the trilogy, and that was it.
Or hell, if you want it to be an Arkham verse, focus on another character. They could have made like Superman games in the Arkham verse.
It's true.
Or something like
Could
that.
have done
like,
anyone else.
it was a
Anything else.
It was a, like, you could have Superman, and then it could go continue off the fact that they don't know if Batman's alive or not. Like even Superman doesn't know, you know, and all that other stuff. You could have did a bunch of other stuff, but no. Now we got some weird ass fucking meta VR Batman game too. That's apparently in the Arkham verse. Apparently it's good, says chat. Yeah, well.
That's just like your opinion, man.
I think it's bad, and I haven't even played it. So I think I'm more liable. Okay, well, my Spotify is playing Persona 3 Reload Me. Wait, actually, before we do talk about not as actual meme, I did want to say this because I feel like we're not going to talk about it much because we haven't played it. But fucking the Jujutsu Kaisen game also came out that month.
There was a
Oh,
Jujutsu
yeah.
Kaisen game.
Yeah, I remember this.
This is fucking... So, the reason why this is funny is because this game, I think, fully proved that people were getting tired of 3D anime fighters that were not good. Because, yeah, no, this game was like... Oh, it was not received well. It only had 16 characters.
In the entire game?
Yes! There were 16 playable characters in the base game, and then they had the gall to have DLC. Yeah, no, this game was terrible. The menus were bad.
That's so much DLC.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of DLC.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
almost
6,
doubled
7,
it.
8, 9, 10. It's almost double the roster. Like, oh, this was
Half the characters is DLC.
This game was not good. It had a bad netcode. It had, you know, typical of a 3D anime fighter, though. Bad netcode is just a given. Had a lackluster story mode. And it was not good. People did not like this game. Even Jujutsu Kaisen fans, they tried to enjoy this game. It did not work. It was very sad. Very sad game. Less characters than multiverses. Oh my god, we have to talk about multiverses soon.
Oh,
I forgot that came out.
oh man. You know how high of hopes I had for that game.
Oh my fucking god, we have to talk about multiverses soon, Jesus Christ.
You know how high of hopes I had.
Why did
for
you
that
have
game?
me?
The other platform fighter, Nicktoons also came out
Oh
this
my
year.
god. We can only talk about that like a little bit. We played it when it was free.
I like that one.
No, yeah.
It was weirdly better than multiverses. It was. It should have been free, and it probably would have done better.
Yeah, they had that shit fucking $40.
Fucking crazy. All right, now we can talk about Persona 3 Reload. To be honest, what?
Balatro and Helldivers came out that month.
Did they? That's
Yeah,
before
both of
Reload. I'm gonna be real. We keep holding it off, but I don't think there's really much for me to actually say about Persona 3 Reload.
It was Persona 3 again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it's a remake of Persona 3. Like, it's a good remake. I'm not gonna be like the weirdos on the internet who nitpicked about every little thing. Are there some things I feel they could have done better? Yeah, but it's very small, minute things that most people who haven't played the original Persona 3 are gonna care about. Like, I honestly, if someone were to ask like which one to play, this or the original, I would tell you to please just play Reload. Do not put yourself through the struggles of playing the original Persona 3.
Most of the issues I would say about Persona 3 are like, its
Gameplay.
difficulty. There's like a lot of like, the game's very easy. The game, they very overtuned a lot of like the theurgies and stuff, and they're really busted, and they are super easy to get, especially in the late game. So the game becomes very easy, and it's very easy for you to be over leveled for everything.
I think I think the
It's
reason
better
is
in
because of
hard
Royal.
mode, but like I don't know. Yeah, the issue is that even like mechanics that were introduced in Royal are like more punishing or more like reserved. Reload really like made everyone like super overpowered.
Yeah, because they gave people new skill sets, which, I mean, it's like, I will say, I finally can say I've used Ken in Persona 3 because I never used him in the original.
Yeah.
He had a shitty moveset, so I can say I have used Ken. But yeah, as you said, a lot of the characters were... I still kind of had a tough time with the final boss of the game, but I don't really think that's saying much because, well, the final boss of Persona 3 is pretty much like one of the hardest final bosses of any of the modern Persona games. So... it's like, it's not really too surprising. But yeah, no, I remember, I think even in my playthrough of Reload on the channel, you can tell when I died sometimes, I was like, oh shit, I died. Like, I was like autopilot a lot of the time. So when the game would kill me, it was a surprise.
They like jump the ball to like the other side of difficulty, because the original Persona 3 is like hard. It's like real hard. You will get your ass beat because
It's like
the game is
annoyingly hard.
The game will work against you to like beat your ass, and like this one is like they're very careful not to like surprise kill you.
I will say I do like it a little bit more with that, because I think it's because, like I said, I got used to how Royal kind of does that, because Persona 5 Royal does a similar thing where the game... I don't think you're as overtuned in Royal, though, I would say, in terms of this game, like you mentioned, because, like, Theurgies are way more broken than Royal's, like, showtimes, because...
And showtimes are a lot harder to trigger, too. It's very specific.
It's like low health, like, specific things,
it's not like Akihiko, where it's like buff somebody, and every time you're buffed, you get more theurgy boost.
I think somebody has like a group party charge or something, and I'm like, I think it's Fuka. I think Fuka has like Theurgy. She can like charge the entire party, and I'm just like, Jesus, like this shit is actually crazy.
Fuka get there way too often.
I think Koromaru has it too, but yeah, no,
They were gonna make them so good, they probably should have put like a downside, like I don't know, like oh you use a Theurgy and Yukari can't act for like 3 turns or something.
But yeah,
It's like, oh, do you really want to do this now? You want to like, what's Yukari's second one? She like gives you magic reflect.
No, she gives you a concentrate. It's group concentrate, because then Koromaru does group charge, and I think she does group concentrate.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is
Ken's,
really
Ken's is reflect. That's right.
Fucking, it's like, but yeah, aside from that though, I do think it's better than original Persona 3. I feel
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I do like it a lot. I like the new music. New music's nice. Very good. I like color nice.
New voice acting.
New voice
like,
acting.
all the they didn't rewrite any of the social links like at all, but like they were all good. I liked all of them.
Oh, they should have rewrote it, bug. Oh, they should have rewrote it. Oh, I don't like the teacher one, bug. Oh.
It's
Oh,
2006. It's fine. Nobody cared back then.
oh, I don't like that teacher one bug. Oh, I can't believe Persona 3 would support pedophilia.
True.
Let me go back
can't
to
believe
playing
they would
Persona 5.
You support it twice, Zero, because you have to say yes to Maiko's proposal.
That shit. People tried to fucking start that shit on Twitter, and I'm glad so many normal people shut that guy down when he was trying to be
Yeah.
like, this is weird. Why can you say that to him? They're like, she's like 5 years old.
It's very clearly you're just humoring a kid. You're not being serious.
Just humoring a child. Like, she's 5 years old, not actually marrying her.
She does. I don't even think she brings it up later on when like you get her letter.
She doesn't. It's just, it was a topic of conversation, and so she brought it up thinking, she was like, wait, you're a girl, I'm a girl, you're a guy, let's get married. And you were
And
like,
you're like,
okay.
Yep, okay. Whatever you say, kiddo.
Sixter in chat, Persona 3 is not like us. Trumpet sounds. Mustard on that beat ho.
No, it is mustard
Custard
on
on the beat, ho.
Mustard on the beat, yo.
Yo, right? Because yeah, the fucking tweet gets it wrong. Mustard on that beat, yo. But yeah, no,
So
it's
funny.
good. I'd highly recommend if anybody wants to experience Persona 3, then to play Reload. Or if you actually want to re-experience Persona 3, I still don't think Reload's a bad way of doing it, because a lot of the new stuff they add, I think, is even good for old fans. Like, I love the social link episodes for, like, the guy characters now, finally.
They're very, very. You know, we talked about this like months ago, Zero, but I'm gonna say it now. I think they should stop giving party members social links, and they should all be like
Yeah.
episodes like that.
We did talk about that. Yeah, no, I agree. I feel, because the part that pisses me off the most too, because Persona 5 kind of pissed me off about this. I spent a majority of my damn time doing social links for all my party members. And then come to find out, it's like social links, the main thing you get to see is at the end of the game, you see those characters support you. Your party members aren't gonna be there. They don't fucking support you. They're a part of the whole shtick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm trading off like actually being able to see a cool special cutscene to talk to An when that's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, and it's like everything,
That's a
all
good
the upgrades on gets, like in Persona 3, those were party-wide upgrades you got at a time.
Yeah, like
But
why?
now you have to like work up Ryuji, so Ryuji's like, you know what, man, I like you enough that I'm going to like protect you.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, honestly, when you think about it logically, why is it that Ryuji's okay with risking his life for me, but Yusuke? No, actually, I don't know about this one.
Morgana does not care.
You may be my leader, but like, risk my life? I don't know. Haven't hung out with me enough.
That's also where Baton Pass and everything's like locked behind too.
In the original Persona 5, yeah. Royal just
Right.
introduces Baton Pass as a mechanic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, this is way better. But yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, no, I agree. I feel like we should get rid of character-specific social links. I honestly think your party members, they should have the little episodes. And I think we should add it for the females, too, because that is the one negative about Reload, is that the females are still relegated to having their own social links. So I'm like, I think it should just be every single party member should have episodes, and then other characters outside of the party should have social links.
Yeah, and you could make them longer too and make them more story specific, because right now social links have to exist in a weird limbo where like they have to take place at any conceivable time in the story, so they can never reference recent events in the story. And so the trade-off is that character arcs stop after their arc in the story ends. Like, you don't have like story-wide progress like with Yukari or Mitsuru or Akihiko or Ken.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do their arc, and then Ryuji's like, that's it. That's all the development I had. I'm not gonna change for the rest of this game.
Yeah, that's the issue. It was like their character develop, because Persona 4 had that problem. In Persona 4, the characters are like that. You go deep into their problems, and they're so like, actually no, that's Persona 4 had the opposite problem. The characters get development in the story when you find them. Like, you know, you find Chie or Yosuke or something, and you find them in their palace, and that's their character development. But they already went through their character development. What's their social link? I don't fucking know. And Chie wants to be a cop.
It is like they have to like backtrack on all the development in the story again.
Yeah.
or they have to like retread it for some like reason, and it's like really, it's not usually that interesting. Sometimes it's like endearing in like Kanji's case, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of the times it's, oh, I'm Yosuke and I need to walk around and eat hamburgers with you. I like you now. I will die for you.
I will
I
die
will
for
die
you.
for you.
Because yeah, I think Persona 5's problem is that the character's development don't happen in the main story. It happens in the social links. But then because they happen in the social links in the main story, you're kind of sitting there being like, damn, this character doesn't feel that deep.
Ryuji is just the funny, happy one. That's his character.
You sit there and you're like, wow, they didn't really do much with Makoto, but then you play like them, they like it's like, no, yeah, Makoto has more in the story, but then Makoto's confidant is about someone entirely different because Makoto already went through her arc in the story, so they can't give her another arc. So yeah,
They
it's
don't
like
do
it's a
the-
problem.
What is it? Yeah, they don't do the Persona 3 thing where they're just like, just make it like a dating sim. Because that was the issue with the girls in Persona 3 was that
Yeah,
their social links weren't that interesting because you were basically just dating them. Like that was like
yeah, that was because
the
Yukari
point
goes
of the
through.
social link.
Yukari and Mitsuru go through their arc in the story of Persona 3, so then when their actual social links appear, it's like, yeah, they're probably
gonna
like the
walk
worst
around-
ones.
Eat hamburgers. Do this thing.
Mitsuru learning about life. They're like, you need max intelligence to talk to Mitsuru. You finally get max intelligence. The first thing you do at her social link is you learn that she doesn't know what a fuck a hamburger is.
Wait, really? Are they that? Do they make her that weird?
She is like that closeted. She doesn't
like,
know about
super
fast.
sheltered?
Like she does never
Yes.
had fast food before.
What?
I don't know
What
why I
the
needed
fuck?
max
That-
intelligence for this.
Yeah, and then like halfway through it switches
She's
to being
not max
Haru's social
intelligence.
link.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking yeah, Haru social link. Haru does the same shit, I'm pretty sure, like halfway through hers.
And then like with Aegis it's weird because like it feels like Aegis's social link is really important, but it's just like optional.
Yeah, hers is like about Aegis as a character, and you think it's really important, and you think it'd be really integral to her character. You don't have to do it. It's like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
Lord.
It adds so much context at the end of the game because otherwise, why does Aegis like you so much by the end of the game?
It feels more like an obligation if you haven't played her social link, but if you play her social link, you can tell it's clearly not an obligation, and that she actually would have feelings for you as a person. But yeah.
I gotta stop doing this, Zero.
I don't know if they will, considering Metaphor has social links for your party members too. I don't think that the most it seems they've done is they've gotten rid of the dating mechanic. Because you cannot, as far as I'm aware, you cannot date people in Metaphor. Because
No.
True.
I mean, to be fair, Metaphor, like I said, you got bigger potatoes to fry than me trying to sit here and date the knight that just got recruited to our team, man. Like, we're dealing with, like, racism and genocides, and, like, I don't...
Yeah, fuck all that. All you need
Pretty
is love.
important.
not trying to date anybody right now, right? The prince is dying, Monica.
Oh well.
I have to save him. But yeah, no, Persona 3 Reload's a good game. I can't say much on the answer because I haven't finished it at the time of this the time of recording this, but I don't know.
Joker's in it.
What'd you say?
Joker's in it.
Oh yeah, Joker's, and I haven't even fought him yet.
That's weird. That's weird that they did that.
I mean, I will say this. I haven't finished it, but I will say this about the answer. The one change I don't like so far is that you gotta pay $30 for it. It's like you have to pay $30 and you can't buy it separately. You have to buy
it
the expansion pass.
costumes.
Yeah, all the
Oh,
costumes.
Lord.
Sorry, not $30, $35. It is officially half the price of the base game of Persona 3 Reload. Persona 3 Reload is
Not even-
$70.
It's not even like a fourth of the length.
It really isn't. That's why I'm like, it's just fucking Jesus. But yeah, but that aside, 3 Reload, good game. I enjoyed it. I'm glad we got a Persona 3 remake finally. I do wish we
Right.
did get the female
Hope they
MC
don't
and
make-
stuff. But
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that was a controversy that she wasn't there.
yeah, sometimes you like to forget and then people bring it up and then you're like, I mean, you're making a point, but I also think you're kind of overblowing the point. Like, I understand the whole missed content point, sure, but like, I don't think it's that big of a deal, guys. But yeah, 3 Reload's good. I don't think any of us have played Helldivers to talk about it. I'm so sorry.
It blew up the world by storm. Then Sony made a big blunder, and then like it never really recovered.
We should have brought Steel just so he can talk about Helldivers too.
I played Balatro.
Did Balatro come out in February?
It did.
It's not showing up on
That's why
this.
it was
Nothing
at
that
the- it was
long?
at the
Oh, it
end of
is. There it
years.
is. Yeah, February 20th. But Bug, before you talk about Balatro, we gotta talk about the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake that came out on my birthday that I didn't buy or play.
Oh my god, Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
This was a really weird.
It's
This
$40.
was, no, that was $40. This was a weird remake. This was like a random game to remake.
Random. It was a good remake. It was like a really
Yeah, I heard it was
faithful,
good. Good for
well
it.
executed. I mean, it's Donkey Kong.
Wait, Plate? Oh no, Plate Up's 2022. I was gonna say again it got ported to something this year because I was gonna say, did we talk about Plate Up?
Yeah, I thought that was older.
Yeah, I know it
It is
is.
older.
I think it got ported to something, so that's why
Oh.
it's showing up here.
Penny's Big Breakaway came out February.
Oh, that's right.
I was gonna literally play that like 2 days ago, and
You know, it's really
I
funny
didn't
that,
play
like,
it.
I haven't been able to speak about any of this because I've just haven't played any of this, anything that's come out last
You'll
year.
get there soon. Don't worry, we'll get
I
to your
played
game.
Penny for a bit. It was pretty fun. It's very cute and it's very fun. It's more cute than like challenging. It's really not like it's not
Sonic.
as hard as I was expecting it to be. Well, I wasn't expecting it to be hard in the first place, but you know, like you can just kind of like mash your way through a lot of it. I know that's kind of like a thing with some platformers anyway, but this one especially just felt like all I had to do was mash the jump button and I got through like a lot of it, but it was very cute.
This makes
It
a
looks
lot
very
of
nice.
sense because I remember when this game was made by the people who made Sonic Mania, and people were really hyped for this game because they were thinking it was gonna play similar to like a 3D
Yeah.
Sonic game. And you sang that, and I remember hearing some people say this was like a disappointing game to them, and I was like, "How was it disappointing? It looked fine." You saying all of this makes a lot more sense
Yeah.
as to why people were disappointed. Because I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound like a Sonic game.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, okay, that makes
It
a
was
It's
a
a
lot.
lot
game. It's a
easier.
penny game.
It's a penny game.
Me playing Penny's Big Breakaway, be like, "Where's the Taco Bell? Where is
Where's
it?"
the Taco
That-
Bell?
fucking, I can tell that Marvel Rivals has invaded my brain space because the first Penny I thought of was Penny Parker. So I was like, oh, I was gonna make a joke about her. I was gonna be like, me playing Penny's Big Breakaway, waiting for Spider Time.
It's for Spider Time.
Where are the mines? But yeah, I still kind of want to try it though. You said it was cute. I did want to give it a
Yeah,
shot.
it looks nice. The penguins are a really funny addition to it.
It being easy isn't a too big deal breaker to me because Kirby's easy, and
Yeah.
like you could do that with Kirby too.
Yeah,
And
it's just not the
and
reason
Kirby's Peak.
why I wanted to play it.
That's fair.
Wait,
You wanted a challenging speed-based platformer. You
Yeah.
got Kirby.
wait, you just saying that just made me. Did we not get a Kirby game last year?
No.
I don't think we did.
No.
No!
This is the first year in a while we haven't had a Kirby game.
No!
No, my
Bug,
lord.
if Kirby fans don't get something like every month, they'll die. Like what the
It's
Nintendo's
okay. I
gotta
think-
give them
I think
something.
I think there were Kirby ports.
Oh
this
thank
year.
God. I'll say Christ. All right, I think we
There's,
think got Tilt and Tumble.
We did. We got it on NSO.
If Kirby
Oh,
fans,
that's right.
if Kirby fans don't get Kirby news every month, like somebody might kill someone.
They didn't even like ask for it. They just fucking
They
Hal
just
just kept
get it.
doing it. And
I'm telling you, Nintendo secretly likes Kirby more than they like Mario.
they do hate Mario.
Fuck you.
They fucking use him for money. That's all it is. They love Kirby. He's the little guy.
I love him so much.
All right,
I support.
I support.
Balatro's good. Play Balatro. That's really all there is to it.
So Balatro has the Wikipedia description of a roguelike deck building, and it gave me a page for roguelike
What?
deck building. Are there other games that are? Oh my god, yeah, Slay the Spire. Oh my god, yeah, wait, Slay the Spire is roguelike deck building. I've played
Yeah.
that game.
That's
Oh.
a genre of itself.
Is it like
Bug
Slay
is
the
just like-
Spire, Bug?
Bug
Yeah.
just explained to me that it was just like playing poker.
It
It's
was.
You're playing poker alone.
Oh.
So the rules
By
are
yourself?
different.
Like
Oh.
you don't have an opponent of any kind.
Just like life.
The opponent is the dealer, because they set like a point like threshold, and you have to overcome that point threshold in some way to continue on.
I like to play Balatro. I like
It's-
poker.
We own it in the Steam family. You could play it
Oh
whenever.
shit!
That's why I was about to say about Penny. I was like, I can play Penny because that's also in our Steam library because of
Yeah.
Cam. But yeah, Bug
Yeah,
fucking guys. I think they did no. Those Steel got us Balatro. Yeah, Steel
I'm
got
trying
Balatro.
to. So in regular poker, you are drawn 2 cards, and then in the middle is a group of community cards. In Balatro, you are drawn a bunch of cards all at once, and from that hand, you have to find compatible poker hands to play. So it's not quite poker.
Okay.
It's like poker with like it's solo poker, so you have to play it differently.
Okay.
The main thing about it though is that you are given a bunch of different types of jokers, which are like buffs or ways to change the game. That's where the deck building. Actually, no, the actual cards you pull from the deck can also be changed. But the jokers are what really like change how it's played, because they do weird shit like for every card you have in your hand, that's, I don't know, a 6, get $5 per card or whatever. And then you're pulling other power-ups from that are like other card types, like I don't know, there's like tarot cards, right? And they all do special things, or you're pulling cards which are based off the planets of the solar system to upgrade
Oh shoot!
poker hands and shit like that.
Balatro's a mobile game too.
It is.
Wait, do you have to buy it on my phone?
I think so.
Damn it!
Can we own it? You don't have to buy Balatro.
He wanted to
Well,
play
if I
it on
wanted
his
to play it on my
yeah,
phone.
yeah. Is it on?
It feels very-
Cam, it's on Switch. You can play it on the. Wait, is this Balatro.com? Oh, this is just the website. You can see it's all on. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. It's on the Google Play Store. Yeah, it's $10 on Google Play.
Damn.
Bro, thought it was gonna be-
$10.
Yeah.
You're spending $10 on the App Store.
People who play gotcha games. Oh wait!
That is-
Oh no! not
Speaking of
no.
which.
I forgot Zenless came out this year.
Speaking of
That's
which.
where I was like.
Here it comes.
That's where I was like thinking about what we could have when we talk about later. I was like, we're playing gotcha game. Wait a minute.
I practically heard the fucking light bulb, bro.
Yeah.
The fucking cartoon light bulb ding.
Quick, somebody redeem the ability to play ads.
All of chat is saying, everyone shut him to get him.
Kill this man right now.
Someone.
Seize him.
Have you guys tried out the new hit game Zenless Zone Zero?
Seize him.
No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We did the July. Or I think
Anyway.
June. One of those.
Dexter redeemed ad time.
Ah!
How do I open up mod view so I can let
Damn,
him
Zero,
play
you
it?
didn't even talk about side order. I can't believe.
Did that come out in February?
Yeah, it did.
I mean, I'll let Bug finish talking about Balacho,
Came out
and
in
then
January.
you can talk about it too.
What came out in
order?
February?
Side order, the Splatoon,
Side
the
order,
Splatoon 3
Splatoon
DLC.
3.
Oh.
Oh, right.
It's
I
fun.
forgot.
I don't have a lot to talk about.
I have a
like
lot
that.
to
I have
talk
ba-
about that.
Okay, okay, good, because I want to bounce off of you, because I'm bad at just talking by myself.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say Bug can continue his thing. 'Cause I don't think he was done with Balatro.
I mean, I think I've explained it pretty well. It's poker, but you play it a little differently because there's power-ups and like weird ways to change it. It is a deck building game though. Like very much a deck building game, because you can, I don't know, like for instance, thin the amount of cards that are in your deck so you always get like a certain hand to play or something.
Hmm. Yeah,
you
that's
can,
why it's roguelike.
Yeah, it's all luck. Sometimes you'll like die on like the first fucking like few rounds because like you just got bad pulls.
Anyway, I just realized, are mobile games gonna pop up on this list at all?
I don't.
You know what? I don't know.
Do you have a mobile game you want to talk about, Cam?
I just remembered the Pokemon one.
Oh, Pokemon TCG. That is
That game's
true.
good.
We can talk about that. When did that come out? I thought that was
This
recent.
year,
A couple months ago.
or yeah, a couple months ago,
Yeah, so that we would. I mean,
in like
is it
October.
Is it on the Wikipedia page? Pokemon. Yeah, trading card game Pocket is here.
Okay.
So it will
Why is it
show
called
up.
that?
Oh, September.
Because it's stupid. Yeah, it's September. It will show up. So guys, so now the books don't talk about Balatro. Now we can talk about Stumble, guys.
Oh my god, get it
Did
out of
anyone play
here.
that?
No. Cam
No.
didn't play it because it's against his favorite game, Fall Guys.
It's against my
It's against-
religion, Fall Guys.
The Falling of Guys. There was a Shin-Chan game that came out. Oh. Again. Oh shit. I mean, you want to talk about Splatoon first, because I have to talk about Final Fantasy afterwards, because Rebirth came out in February. Not
Okay.
that I finished it, but I have stuff to say.
Give me 50 seconds and then I can talk about this with you.
I mean, I could talk about Side Order while you can wait your 50 seconds to give your thoughts.
Yeah.
Lady.
Oh,
For,
skipping that match.
she's in her fucking Splatoon match.
I'm in a
Alright.
match. I'm
So, Splatoon. So February also, Side Order came out for Splatoon 3. I think this was its final DLC. I'm pretty sure.
It was, I believe.
Yeah, this
It
was the
was.
final DLC for Splatoon 3. This was also the return of Off the Hook. Since
Yes.
they were not really represented in Splatoon 3 prior. So this was their return, and it was basically it was cool. I liked it. It was basically just a roguelike type thing, which if anything it's a weird thing to compare it to, but it reminded me of the God of War free DLC, which was also a roguelike, and I'm like, are games just gonna do this for their DLC where they just add a roguelike mode? Like, is roguelikes just like that
You
popular?
get the roguelike. It's a roguelike mode, and then like you unlock more things as you like go through it.
They always have stories to them too, because God of
The
War is
stories,
actually a
yeah.
very important story. It's like for it just being it wasn't just a roguelike mode. That was like the ultimate like ending to Kratos' arc in there. But yeah, no, this was cool though. I liked it. I liked being able to see Off the Hook again because they are the best idol duo.
I love them. I love them so much.
They were great. I liked the story to it. I liked the ending. I don't know. I liked it more than Octo Expansion. Now that I've played Octo Expansion, so
you
I've
can't
played
say that.
both. I can say that. It's better. It's
Zero.
better.
I agree. I
Agree,
agree with
zero,
you. I
no.
agree with you. But everyone would be mad.
No, they can be mad if they want. It's better. Octo Expansion was just a little bit. The little tests and stuff were fun in Octo Expansion.
The
Sure.
switch up, I've seen people talk about Side Order now. Like after it's been a year, people are like, Side Order sucked, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
People do
you
that
a
with
year
things.
ago sitting here being like, this is amazing. What are you saying now?
I'm a Sonic fan. I'm used to the switch up. It's normal.
Why do they swap it like this?
They do it a lot. Sonic Unleashed is apparently a good game now. I guess I don't know when that happened.
They're always like, Octo Expansion is better, and I'm like, bro.
Maybe there was the secret good mode in Sonic Unleashed I never turned on. Sorry.
Yeah, did you not get the DLC for Unleashed like everyone else
You didn't
did?
play the Wii version.
It was called. They removed the werehog entirely. Oh, I didn't play that DLC. I should have did that one. But yeah, fucking. But yeah, no. So I liked Side Order because it had more replay value. Because after you do the missions in Octo Expansion, there's no reason to play it again. Side Order,
Yeah.
because it's a roguelike, you can just keep playing it and trying out new kits and new stuff like that. Like, that was neat. I liked that. It was fun.
There's
You
also
know?
a lot more like. There's a lot more. Not a lot more. I want to say there was a lot more content, but there's a lot more like.
I feel like there
Yeah,
is.
there's a lot more reasons. Oh, because Octo Expansion is 80 levels and a super boss, and like I don't know if that's.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah,
on
it has a
par
super
with-
boss. So, yeah, that didn't have a super boss. That's like the only thing Octo
This
Expansion has
has-
over it.
Yeah, this has like the whole tower like over and over again, and then like well, I guess technically there's not a super boss at the end, but there's if you configure all the palettes and you unlock a secret palette, that's a gimmick to it. So it's like kind of like it's like a challenge.
That's just a
thing.
hard mode, yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, see, I like the final part in it more than Octo Expansions too. Octo Expansions was cool, but if some of you might see the VOD if it's up, hopefully by the time of this, when I played Octo Expansion,
Nope.
I didn't like the final boss because that shit did not direct me almost at all in terms of what to do.
it like Marina explains what you're supposed to do, but then you're like, but where is that?
Yeah, like, I liked the fucking, it was just cooler in Side Order, too. I like fucking, you're like about to die, and then the fucking, everything gets dark, and then you start having to click A to the rhythm, and you start coming back, it's like your fucking heart beating. And it's like, that shit was cool, and then you fucking start going around, you feel like you're fucking going Super Saiyan, bro. I'm fucking blasting shit out of nowhere. That shit was cool. Song's better, too. Fuck everybody else.
Okay. Wait, what?
Fly Octo Fly is a good song, but I like Spectrum Obligato for Ebb and Flow.
You like Spectrum Obligato more than Flock to Fly? That's interesting.
I might. I just might. They say Chaos and Order in the song, Monica. It's cooler.
It's really close.
They reference Chaos. What do you mean it's really close?
I still like Flock to Fly more.
Oh, I thought you meant really close, as in you still don't believe me that they're saying Chaos and Order. Because I'm like, they are literally saying Chaos and Order.
They 100% are saying Chaos and Order, for sure.
They are 100% saying that. But yeah, no, I liked it. It was cool. I like Side Order. Great DLC. Great final thing. Well, I guess final DLC this Splatoon 3. It wasn't the final thing this Splatoon 3.
It's fun, and I 100%ed it. Not begrudgingly, like I did with Octo Expansion. I 100%ed that begrudgingly, because it's hard as shit.
Actually, kind of. I've been meaning to go back and play more Side Order because, you know, it is. I always had fun, like, trying to go back and play it. It's neat.
Please, you gotta unlock more. You gotta unlock more Marina Diaries. You gotta read her lore.
Gotta read more lore. I love the lore about my lesbian couple.
Exactly. You need to read it. This is what we strive for.
Fucking Monica reading the diaries. It's that fucking guy who's like crying. He's like, this right here, this means something to me, man.
It did. I was so excited every time they're like, you got a new Marina Dev diary. I was like, oh my god, I get to read more of this.
Reading. Anyway, but yeah, that's all I really have to say about Side Order. It was good. It was fun. Final Fantasy Rebirth. I have not finished it yet. But all I will say is beautiful game so far. I'm loving that game. This is very, very nice. I don't know why we decided to release Final Fantasy Rebirth and Persona in the same month. Very long games. Why do you guys do this to me?
As far as I'm aware, those are the only games that came out last year.
It was fucking to me, honestly, yeah, but fucking Rebirth, it was beautiful so far. I love the graphics. I love the fucking the story is it's actually starting to follow Final Fantasy VII story a little more accurately. Like, there's not too much crazy stuff until it starts cutting to Zack, and then things start getting crazy. But, you know, it's pretty good. The soundtrack, beautiful. Deserves that Game Awards fucking winning. The dog song. Tried the dog song. Oh, wow. Made a whole song just for the dog quest. Fucking beautiful. Rebirth. We got the Kiss Tifa, its peak. That is also true. We got the Kiss Tifa, its peak. Peak game. Peak game.
That wasn't actually a thing, huh?
That did happen. If you go on the date with Tifa, you get a kiss. And she's the only one Cloud kisses, too. So, I mean, I don't know. I know people take their Final Fantasy ships very seriously, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Doesn't kiss Aerith, I'm just saying.
I mean, after watching you play Crisis Core, I'm kind of fine with that.
He doesn't kiss Aerith, I'm just saying. I mean, he doesn't kiss Yuffie because, well, Yuffie's, like, way younger than him, I'm pretty sure. So, like, that would be kind of weird. Yeah, I don't have much to say because I haven't fully finished it. But good game. Rebirth was good. I liked it. Very, 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 very fun game. Very fun game. Did anything happen in March?
No.
Top Racer Collection? Like an Ib. Oh, Ib got ported to the PS4 and PS5. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh.
Oh, okay. I remember that happening.
I was like, Ib got a port to like modern consoles. That is neat. I need to play Ib. Hi-Fi Rush got ported to PS5. I haven't even played the original Hi-Fi Rush. I know Cam has though.
Loved it.
Cam's a big Hi-Fi Rusher.
I am.
But has anyone played Princess Peach of Showtime?
No.
No.
I forgot that came out.
Yeah, I did too. I also haven't seen anyone talking about it.
I think people talked about it like around the time it came out, and then yeah, they just kind of stopped. I'm assuming it was good. I mean, it was Princess Peach.
Didn't people say a bad performance? Or was that
Yeah, it did. It did have bad performance. People were saying like, "Please, Nintendo, please switch."
How do you have bad performance with a Peach game?
Because people are like, it feels like it's a lot of Nintendo games that they're making it, and because obviously spoilers, but I heard the Zelda game also had the same issue, and it's
because
like
they're pushing it.
It's because the Switch 2 is apparently like it feels like Nintendo's making shit for the Switch 2. Yeah, these games are probably gonna run better on the Switch 2 than they are.
I didn't have issues with the Zelda game.
Well, guys, I didn't know they made Scarlet and Violet.
It didn't run. It didn't run poorly on yours.
Yeah.
Because I heard people said it ran poorly with when they would use some sort of ability or something. They said it would start running poorly.
Oh.
Oh well, that's
That's like
I
Tears
don't
of the
care
Kingdom,
about that because
though.
that's just Tears of the Kingdom, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that game starts chugging when you use Ultra Hand.
I know we had the absolute worst performance with that other Zelda game. The shoot, what's it called? It's I have to find it. It's not Legend of Zelda. It's not Breath of the Wild at all.
Crypt of the Necrodancer?
No. It's it was
the Link's Awakening remake?
No, it was one of the older ones. It was like one of the hold on, I'm gonna fucking find it.
Was it a port? Was it on the Switch?
Yeah.
It was a port?
No, it was
True.
it was not a port. It was wait, it might have been. Maybe it was a port and I just forgot it or didn't know it was.
Because I'm trying to think of the Zelda games on Switch. They're like Skyward Sword. Okay, we got Crypt of the Necrodancer with the Zelda DLC. Age of Calamity. Yeah, chat just said it. Yeah, Age of Calamity. Right. Yeah, that did have performance issues.
Holy shit. That was the worst performance on a game on Switch I've ever played.
Oh, you haven't played Scarlet and Violet, my friend.
Wait,
what? You have not played Scarlet and Violet. The performance in Scarlet and Violet was atrocious.
Wait, I know the
It might be the worst performing Switch game on the console.
It literally had a memory leak issue.
There is an issue where if you
oh my god.
Cam, I watched a video of someone who accidentally left their game on sleep mode for a month. They left their Switch on with Scarlet and Violet in the background for a month, and when they turned it back on, the game was running at 2 FPS. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, they had to actually patch out a fucking memory leak issue of Scarlet and Violet.
They didn't even patch it out. They tried. They still haven't patched it out.
Oh, I thought it was gone.
It's still there. It's not as strong anymore.
Welcome back, Mr. Bug. We're talking about Princess Peach's Showtime, but like just saying how no one really played it.
It ran pretty bad.
That's what we were talking about. We heard it ran poorly, and then Cam was talking about how he's like Age of Calamity. Because I said I heard that Echoes of Wisdom also didn't run well, but Cam said that his ran fine. And then he started saying that Age of Calamity was the one he remembered that ran really badly. And I was like, yeah, I remember that.
No, wait. If you're talking about the Wizards, I didn't do that. I thought we were talking about the Tears of the Kingdom.
No, I was talking about Echoes of Wisdom. That's it, because Tears of the Kingdom didn't come out last year. Echoes of Wisdom did.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard I heard Breath of the Wild, so I thought we were
no. I was talking about the Zelda game, the Echoes of Wisdom. That's what people said had performance issues. That's what surprised me, because I was like, you played that, Cam? I thought you didn't actually get around to playing that.
No, I did not get around to playing that.
I heard that one had performance issues.
Okay.
As well. And that's where I was like, yeah, the problem is Nintendo's on like the cusp of the Switch 2, so I feel like a lot of these games would run better on the Switch 2, and they're kind of just pushing it to its limit.
They're making us for fools. They're like, we're gonna play a game that doesn't run as good on this console, so you buy our new one when it comes out.
Age of Calamity finally runs well, guys. Get excited.
I remember not having it be too poorly, but I remember the FPS was definitely running at like not a stable, like it wasn't looking smooth, I will definitely say.
Oh no, Age of the Calamity was not. It was the worst I've ever played on a Switch game. So like the single player was okay.
You're talking about multiplayer.
I'm talking about it's 2-player. It's not even like 4. It was literally 2-player, and the drastic jump of performance. So we played single player on that, and it was okay. Like there was still
single player, because I was about to say I remember single player being fine. I remember that.
Yeah, there was single player was fine for the most part. It was consistent. There were some times where the FPS would drop, but it wasn't like it was nothing that I would complain about. But I'm sure like people would complain about it. But it was like nothing I would ever complain about with the FPS drop with like single player. When we did 2 players, we could not play the game in some areas. There were some areas where there were monsters were coming, and if I moved, the game froze. The game froze for 2 whole seconds, and then the next frame happened, and we're like almost dying because the game would continue, but just wouldn't show anything.
Yeah, no,
And that happened. That happened so often. Like the 2 players, it was so often where that happened.
Yeah, no, Dynasty Warriors S games are like terrible in multiplayer. Like they do not know how to make them working with
It
like
was
that high FPS
crazy.
stuff. It is not. At least on Switch, they're really bad. Because I think Hyrule Warriors, the original, had the same problem on the Switch version.
Like we had to go in like different areas. I couldn't help fight the same battles. I know let's let her do it, and then I'll just like go somewhere else and do something. Because the moment I walk in to do the same fight, the game would just start freezing.
That is sad. There's gonna be someone who's gonna be confused and be like, "Why are they talking about Age of Calamity? The game came out like 4 years ago."
Yeah.
It's like, look, it was relevant to games running poorly. Because you know what we gotta talk about next, guys? It came out in April. Content warning.
Oh my god.
We gotta give it another chance.
This was like.
What do you mean it came out? It came out in.
It came out in April.
It came out in Halloween of.
No, it didn't. It came out April 1st. Came out on April
Yeah,
Fool's
you're right.
Day.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
yeah,
April. It was
Fools.
right. It was an April Fool. It was April Fool's thing.
This was probably like one of the
I think it got
most
updates.
disappointing games for me.
No, I think it got updates though. I think it's good now.
Did it? No.
I don't think it's got that many updates.
I can't even play this game because nobody wants to play it with me.
It's not
This
good.
ga-
It doesn't.
This game is
It's
like.
funny for like a couple
I
hours.
think
and then
it'd be
It
it's
was
funny.
funny for a couple minutes, Monica.
No, I think it was funny for hours. I have that TikTok I posted of you screaming. I think it was pretty funny there.
It's funny because like sometimes you get funny videos. Like
I
you
think
record
it could
funny
be, we
things.
gotta try it
The
again.
The game is as funny as you make it. That's the problem.
Exactly.
The
Maybe
game
we're all not
relies-
that funny. Maybe that we need to
You
realize.
have to pretend in that game a lot
You have
more
to like
than the
you
other
have to like
games.
LARP in that game. You have to like
Yeah, you have
pretend.
to.
Maybe
That's what you have to do. It's like the GTA RP.
It's
type
like a
shit.
sandbox. You get a camera and
You
like,
have
there's a vague like a thing you can do like to progress, but it's like it's really based on what you do with the game.
Maybe that's why the VTubers made it look funnier because they're used to LARPing.
Yeah, I would have to like put on a whole fucking character to
You
do
should.
something in that game.
You'll have
Well,
to, like, do it-
we had to do that to
improv.
Bebop and then Dale and
You have to,
Dawson.
like-
Yeah,
That's
Cam
like-
Dale and Dawson we had to do that. Is that on here?
It might be later on.
You don't have to do that with that game. We
No, it's
just did
not.
it because it like added to the charm of it.
You had
Well,
to. It's
yeah,
funny.
but-
It was funny.
Well, yeah, that makes the game
But
more
that game
fun.
is that game is better than Content Warning. Though.
Dale and
I
Dawson
don't
did
think
come
so.
out. Came out in August.
Wait, is that old? I thought it came out.
I
like-
think
Yeah, no, I said Dale and Dawson came out August of last
I
year.
think we
Oh
should.
yeah, I thought, and I was saying I thought it came out.
We should
later.
what?
I
or
think we
earlier.
should make a new the content warning video, but you just upload the raw video file.
Raw video files as if I'm actually uploading to SpookTube.
You gotta get like that mod that lets you like record up
Post
to
it to
like
YouTube
an
Short.
hour.
You're like, oh my god, Cam's dead.
Damn.
I feel like you get another chance. You guys are mean to it.
We could try and give it another chance, and like, but you know, it's up to us. how funny the
I'm
game is.
just saying. I'll give another chance. I'm just saying. Out of like the games that I was excited for last year, that was the biggest disappointment for
That's
me.
fair. I think one thing we also do is we can't play with the more I think the more company thing. I feel like content warning is meant to be for people, so you have focused chaos. I think it is
Yeah.
meant to be only with 4 people. I feel like if you have more than 4, I think it starts being a little too. Oh, I feel like the game wasn't made for that in mind. It's not like Lethal Company where it can adapt. I think it's like the game feels like it doesn't know how to.
Yeah, the game just breaks.
Hey man, it wasn't made for it. Leave it
Fine.
alone. All right. No one played Freedom Planet 2. I didn't even know Freedom Planet had a sequel. I think a lot of games still come up like later. I think because nothing really came out that we played in April. Did anyone play Crab Dark Souls?
No.
I
No,
wanted
I
to
Dude.
I also wanted to. I
because
did
I've
not.
kept seeing it on TikTok. And people were having content.
Anyone play the Demon Slayer party game?
Bro, come on. I was busy playing Richmond 11.
True, bro. I was too busy playing Pools. This is a game called
Oh, I
Pools on
love
here.
pools.
Sea of Thieves
I was-
on the PS5.
Stellar Blade came out this year.
I didn't get to play Stellar Blade, so I can't say much.
There was a naked woman in it. That's all I know.
Oh my god, Monica!
What?
It's time, Monica. Time for you to give your thoughts on Little Kitty Big City.
Yeah, that game
Oh
is.
my
That game's alright.
God.
That game's pretty alright. I like it. It's just a game where you go around as a kitty in
In
a
a
city.
big city.
Yeah.
In a big city.
and you get to meow at people, and you get to trip people, and you get to steal their bagels, and it's kind of like Goose Game, but there's like it's basically Goose Game, but like it's sandbox. So like you can go anywhere you want anytime, and the goal of the game is to get home. Yeah, because you like
Wow.
you fell out your tall like big apartment building, and like you have to like get home and like help other animals do stuff, and like you get little power ups sometimes that like let you climb further up the apartment so you can get closer to home. I didn't end up finishing it, but I want to. I need to go back to that game. It's really fun and cute.
Also, I forgot to mention, someone donated, Calatexan donated $2 saying, nice to hear that Cam is a fellow hi-fi Rush enjoyer. Also, Cam, Korska, would you? Kappa.
No question asked. No question. I know you don't know, but I had that as my picture for a while. As soon as I finished that game, like, god damn.
God damn. God damn. There you go. Also, yeah. So, oh wait, before we, well, we didn't really. I mean, I didn't really get to technically play it, but I mean, there might be something to talk about. Now we're in May because I was scrolling and no one's really found anything. But one thing, first thing is interesting. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake came out.
That did come out
They
this year.
finally
Well, I
remade
don't
Paper
need to- I
Mario
don't
The
need to
Thousand
play
Year
it.
Door.
I don't need to play the remake to tell you that's a good game.
Well, yeah, I know that. I was just saying I will probably be playing on the channel at some point when I buy the
remember how
remake.
hyped
Better
people
fucking be.
were.
Yeah.
I'll
It was
be there.
really people were super excited
It
about
was
that
it
one.
was kind of a crazy announcement considering everyone thought Nintendo just kind of didn't give a shit about old Paper Mario, and so like they finally remade
This
like the most popular one.
That year was more of a celebration of Mario's birthday than like the actual birthday of Mario.
They even gave Peach a game.
Yeah.
I mean, the one cool thing that did come from this is that they officially canonized the one character. I forgot her name. She's canonically trans now.
Yeah, they made Vivian trans
Oh,
finally.
yeah.
Wait,
I
really? They
remember
actually
hearing
they
that.
actually cannot canonize that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
she's
like
trans
her,
now.
they actually like
That's
made her. Yeah, because I think it was in Japan that was what like the thing was, and then
Japan, that was always the case, and then in America
They
we made her
changed
cis.
yeah.
In Mexico, actually, they kept her trans. for which is funny.
So canonly, her siblings are transphobic as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is now
that-
canonical in. Well, it's always been canonical, but it's
I
canonical
mean,
in the
yeah,
West
but like
now.
it's now it's confirmed. Yeah.
Are you worse than Bowser? They're worse than Bowser now. Bowser wouldn't be
They are
trans.
100% worse than
Bowser won't be
Bowser
trans. Bowser won't be transphobic.
Yeah.
Bowser supports all his troops.
No matter
Yeah,
what gender orientation, Bowser supports them all.
Yeah, Paper Mario, it's good.
I'd say today's
Is,
Thousand Year Door. I haven't played it
I know
yet.
there were some. I know there were some other changes to the script that people got like in a fake fury about. Like
Fake theory.
there's a part in Thousand Year Door where like Goombella gets like catcalled by somebody. I think you just fight the guy who catcalls her in the original one, but now in this one, like Goombella like initiates the fight.
Oh my god.
People were like, guys, Mario's gone woke.
Mario's more like Paper Mario and the woke door.
Mario and the you gotta get the crystal wokes.
Crystal wokes.
Crystal woke.
I gotta get the 7 crystal pronouns so I could open the 1,000-year woke. Oh my god, guys. Peach has turned into the woke queen. We've
Oh
got
my
to stop
god,
her.
we gotta stop her. Gotta put her to sleep.
Hook tail or like woke tail.
Or woke tail.
Pronoun tail.
They kept woke tail's fucking foot fetish. So I mean,
Oh, awesome.
That's true. That's because foot fetishes are woke too.
woke too.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
I wanted to talk about Paper Mario because I wanted to talk about something good in this month before we went to the multiverses that's also released in this month.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hyperdimension Neptunia. Yeah.
Yeah, Sister X Sister.
Yeah. So many of them came out this year.
All right, so multiverses after its long disappearance,
Oh
and they showed up.
Right.
They said they showed up with a good fucking version in like 2022, and then they were like, "All right,
Mhm.
guys," and they went on for like a year, and then they were like, "All right, now we're gonna disappear."
And then they
so that
took
to
the money and ran away.
They said we're gonna work on we're gonna disappear. We'll come out with a new version of the game, final version. They were gone for like a whole fucking year. They came back.
I think that one of the big things was that they went on Unreal Engine 5. Was that
I think
was that one of the large reasons also?
I think so. I don't even remember what did they even say was the reason. Like I don't even remember why they left. Oh, development. Here we go.
They wanted to like make the game, I think,
Okay. On May.
because
Okay.
it wasn't out technically.
Early access. It was announced that open beta would end on June 25th, and the game would go offline in preparation for a full launch. They were just saying to get preparation for a full launch. They didn't like specify what they were doing. They just said, right, no, you are right, Cam. Yeah, it'll feature full crossplay and include a PvE mode for the full launch. Rebuilt the game in Unreal Engine 5 to support better netcode and visuals. However, as a result of the switch, many features that existed in open beta went missing or weren't fully complete, with promises made for to be those re-implemented down the line.
Womp womp.
Yeah, such instances included ranked matchmaking, a free-for-all PvP mode. Yeah, we
They
have
took
ranked
out ranked
matchmaking now. No,
matchmaking?
we have it now. It just wasn't there at the beginning.
That's insane, still though.
But yeah, no, but yeah, the game came back and it was not looking pretty. I don't know what happened to this game.
It was slower. It was
They
worse.
fucked it up.
They literally just made the game slower for no reason after hearing people liked how fast it was.
Then they fucking gaslit us
wanna
and said
feel
it
like it.
wasn't changed.
Yes, and I can't believe oh my god, that pissed me off, bro. They literally tried to tell us, oh no, it's not the same speed. You can literally take video footage of the before and after and see a speed difference. And they actually try to tell us, no, it's the same speed, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Same thing.
Like a gaslit, tried to gaslight everyone.
I
to saying
can't
it was
believe
the same
that.
speed. It was not. The game is slower now. Everything added a bunch of microtransactions and a battle pass that is not good. Because,
Oh my
hey,
God.
we added a new character. You want to play the new character? Well, sorry, you have to buy the battle pass to play as the new character. But don't
Yeah.
worry, he'll be added. You can buy him with currency once the next battle pass shows up. But then, that new character, now the next new character's in that battle pass.
You're just the character behind constantly.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, that's cool.
Oh my god.
I mean, I like the only thing they didn't fuck up with is the new people they added. I think the new characters they added were cool.
Yeah,
pics.
but it's at that point.
I just don't want to
it's
play
like-
the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That's the problem. Like they added Jason. He looks
sucks.
funny. I liked how funny he was. The Joker was
The
cool.
hitboxes were also wonky, but that was also from the
Yeah.
beta.
They added the Powerpuff Girls finally, and I don't even like the game anymore, so I can't even be excited for them.
Yeah.
Raven and Marceline were added recently.
I never liked the
Yeah.
game to begin with.
Raven and Marceline were added. They added Samurai Jack. They added Beetlejuice. They added Nubia from DC Universe.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's upsetting. This is a game that I think actually could have potentially, rivaled Nintendo for Smash Brothers, and they fucked it up.
Yeah.
So it's upsetting now. I feel like nobody play. I think they does still have a small fan base. I think there is people who play it. Like not how long to beat. I'm at to look at Steam charts. See what we can find here. So Steam charts says for multiverses we got about. Right now we have 734 people playing an hour ago. So, I mean that's pretty.
That's not even 1K.
No, quick.
It's not 1,000, but what?
Pull up Nickelodeon game.
We haven't got there yet, but I mean, we can talk about it, I guess, if it's relevant, I suppose. I don't think we have much to talk about Nick All-Star Brawl 2 with, to be honest. I have to actually type in Nickelodeon, don't I? Oh my fucking god.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 has less people. 20 people currently playing this game.
Wow.
Oh.
With a peak of 23 of 24 hours.
Ooh.
Bro, that's
Same.
a Discord call.
That is a Discord call.
That's like on like Saturday.
That's
A group of friends playing it.
The sad part is, I think this game is a better game.
It's way better.
It has
yeah.
better mechanics. The mechanics are actually like faster and everything. So I'm kind of upset that this has less people playing it.
Mhm.
bad. It's just
The
they got
appeal
a
is
bad
less.
rep for the first one. All the no voice lines in the first one, the fucking no
Oh, yeah.
music really in the first one. It just felt gross.
Nick All-Star Brawl 1, it felt disgusting. And then Brawl 2 came out, and they fixed a bunch of stuff. But then I think what killed that one was this. It was the price point.
That
It's
was
$50.
Also, yeah, that was also $50.
Like it is 50, and I know it's been on sale every so often, but it's like a little too late at that point. Like just. It even got good review scores and everything, but yeah, it's just
did not keep people coming back. Sad. I don't know. Maybe we'll do good in Nick All-Star Brawl 3.
Both of
Maybe
yeah,
someday.
both of those games had the issue of just they got better, but I don't know, it's kind of late at that point.
They fumbled the bag so many times, and meanwhile, Nintendo's just sitting there like, I am inevitable. In the end, it always leads you back to me.
Yeah, every time anyone tries, they always somehow fuck it up.
In the end, it leads you back to me. Smash Brothers will always be there. I heard Rivals of Ether 2 is pretty good, though.
I don't understand how you can look at what makes people attracted towards Smash and then just delete
Attractive.
those aspects
What's
from your
that?
game
What's
and then
that?
expect people to want it.
People like having the characters already available to them or being able to unlock them through like challenges. Let's make it that they have to buy it like League of Legends.
Like,
Actually, not even worse than League of Legends. They're stuck to the Battle Pass. Why would you stick them to the Battle Pass like they're Fortnite skins?
how
These are
Just you
whole
wait,
ass
bro.
characters.
Why don't you wait till like we get to the part of the year where we have to talk about League changing how hard it is to get champion?
I don't think we have to talk about that. Don't worry.
I
Like, I just don't understand why literally locking full-on characters. Like, the reason why it's not bad when Fortnite does it is because it's a skin. It's not doing anything. You're fundamentally not changing your gameplay.
Do people not understand, dude? Like, do developers not understand or just don't care? I don't
I think
know.
they just want money. That's what it is. WB publishes multiverses. They just want
and
money.
then you get 20 people playing your game. So do you really want money?
I mean, they have 700 people. Nick All-Star Brawl is the one that have 20 people. Multiverse still somehow has a fan base. I don't know how, but there's people playing it. Again, I don't know who. Especially when Rivals of Aether 2 exists, which I feel like is a way better Smash fucking alternative. Where developers
People
actually give
play
a
that
shit.
one.
Yeah, people do play that one. I just checked their fucking players. They're at 1,000, like,
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
an indie developer. Like that is impressive for like a consistent fan base of 1,000 people. Multiverses is made by a multinational corporation, and they can't get more than like the state of the average town in Wisconsin to play their game.
Also, it's because Rivals was always good. The people who make it, they understand what people liked about Smash Brothers, and they
Yeah.
also didn't remove modding. They fucking encouraged it by even adding Steam Workshop support.
Hmm.
So it's like, unlike Multiverse, which eventually got rid of mods because, I don't know, they're unfun. Like,
Because they hate us.
Because they don't like people. But, yeah, Multiverse is an upsetting game. What else came out this month? Wuthering
Oh, I have
Waves.
to
Oh
be
my
right
god,
back.
Steel.
I don't know when I'll be back.
Alright.
See you in a few. Horizon Chase 2 came out this month.
I don't know what that is.
That's the
Smurf.
Horizon like baby game.
Smurf's Village Party.
Smurf's Village Party.
It doesn't have a Wikipedia page. So upsetting.
Zero Octopath 1 and 2 came to Xbox that month.
Tensei 5 Vengeance came out.
That's true. I wanted to play that, but I don't own it.
I have played the original. I haven't finished it. Oh my god, Chained Together came out.
Oh my god.
God.
I'm gonna play that again.
we need to play it again.
Chain Together's
Yeah.
back, guys.
We need to be
we
chained.
need
We need to get chained together again, boys. I just wish the
Monica's
game was
not
more
gonna have fun.
optimized.
Yeah.
That's my only issue. I think the game, like, I don't know why the game runs like not very well because it's just a fucking Unreal Engine. Like, it's running just on base Unreal Engine with no like optimizations.
Zero hashtag Blood came out in May and June.
Hashtag blood. I will say this about Chained Together. I'm typically not a fan of the games where basically the whole point is just to rage at them, like, you know, Bennett Foddy in them. But I think why it works with Chained Together is because if I'm doing it with my friends, I think it's more fun.
That's what I was saying. The secret is that you can do it's multiplayer. Really.
The secret
I
of
don't
it's
think. I also don't think
multiplayer.
I'd care for that. Was it getting over it?
Getting over it.
I don't think I'd care for that for like longer than 20 minutes.
Because what the other
but-
one is what Only Up. I think is the other one that was like that too. The other rage game, where you just keep going upwards.
Oh yeah,
And then there's also Quap. The Quap was like the first one. That's like old as fuck.
yeah. That was.
Fucking Quap. But yeah, that's
I
what I
like
was
that
like.
a lot.
The secret is, it's like I'll do that shit because I have my friends. If we all suffer together, it's more funny because it's other people's fault as to why you're suffering.
That game was fun. I like that one a lot.
So
They
guys,
also did good with the checkpoint stuff because I don't know
Yes.
if getting over it has
It doesn't.
Chained Together is the first one to have like checkpoints and shit, and I'm like, that is something I wish there was a checkpoint mode because yeah, like it's still frustrating, and even if I have checkpoints, it just makes me waste less of my time.
It needs to have an on. It needs to have a toggle. That's what. Because I. I mean, it's funny to me to not have it, but I get out.
Yeah, no, it is. It is a toggle. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like you can.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
change it. Not chain together.
getting over it.
Getting over it should have had it as a toggle.
It should have had one. Yeah. Give me a fucking toggle mode. So guys, who's played FNAF Help Wanted 2? Buck, I know you played it.
I love FNAF. I'm always like, man, Freddy Fazbear, more like Freddy Backshots.
I don't think. Oh, FNAF Help Wanted 2 doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
Damn.
Not yet, it don't.
Only Help Wanted 1 has one. We have. Oh my. People are gonna be really mad about this. I don't think any of us have anything to say about Shadow of the Erdtree.
No.
No.
I did not even play Elden Ring.
I've played Elden Ring. I haven't bought the DLC because I looked at the price and I was like, oh, it's half the price of Elden Ring. Not buying
Yeah.
that.
I get into games like half a decade after their release. Come back to me in like 4 years. I just started playing Red Dead 2.
Yeah, he has just started playing Red Dead 2. He's been enjoying it.
It's good. It's not like amazing, but like it's good.
I mean, I'm sure Shadow of the Erdtree is a fine game. The only part I think I found most funny about it was when it came out, there were people having the conversation of like, are games too hard sometimes?
Yeah.
Like, is there such a thing as games being too hard? And I thought that was really funny that fucking Elden Ring started this conversation.
Yes.
What else came out? Super Monkey
Oh,
Ball
yeah,
Banana
the
Rumble.
The best thing about that is that they changed the rules of the game show,
Oh, yeah.
Game Awards, and then
we
still
could talk about
lost.
that. Yeah, we could talk about that. It's funny. The Game Awards changed the rules to allow even DLCs to be available for awards, only for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree to win 0 awards at the fucking award show. So it's like, why even change the rules at that point?
That's crazy.
It won nothing. It literally everything it was nominated for, it lost.
Does this support or go against the idea of like Game Awards being rigged? Because why would they change
I
the
don't
rules
even
if
know.
it ended up not winning?
I don't think the point of that rule change was for Elden Ring, but Elden Ring was basically the only big thing to benefit from it.
It could have been. Yeah, that could be
The timing seems really weird. Like why?
because the winner
It seems like a
You didn't
very
win.
because the winner being Astrobot, you could still use as being rigged because Sony, made the game, so you could definitely be
Yeah,
like
but
rigged still. But yeah, I don't know. It is weird.
because the rule change doesn't make like inherent sense. There has to be some other reason other than it has some gameplay to it, therefore it can go for the award because
Well-
it's not a new game.
Well, we got to remember that it's not fully rigged. The Game Awards isn't fully rigged. The Game Awards goes off of judges.
Yeah.
Review critics do it. The part that's rigged is that our points don't really matter in terms of the voting. It's judges. So I'm thinking what happened was Jeff Keighley, the people at the Game Awards thing, was like, let's give a way for Elden Ring to show up so that, Miyazaki and them like us. Let's allow it so that to give Elden Ring a chance to win. And I just think all the judges just didn't vote for it. Because they were just...
I don't think people really voted for it either. Like the small percentage of the way we get.
Yeah, I think just the critics and stuff didn't vote for it because they probably just didn't. They probably didn't agree with the ruling. They probably didn't consider it really. They were like, "Nah, I wouldn't give that Game of the Year."
Is Jeff even like the main decider
I
of the
don't
rules in
know.
the first place? He's the spokesman, but like
That's
is
why I
he in
said the Game
charge of it
Awards. That's why I
all?
said the Game Awards people and Jeff, because I'm assuming there's probably some sort of team.
Yeah, Jeff's very PR careful. This seems like a very obvious PR disaster. I cannot
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
Jeff would say it himself.
Chad is saying supposedly Jeff himself had nothing to do with the rule change.
I could believe that.
If Elden Ring co-op game flops, do you think FromSoft is gonna try and rush out a Bloodborne port to appease their fans?
You know, this is we aren't quite there yet, but I think this year's Game Awards was the best it's been yet.
Mm-hmm.
This one was pretty good. There were, like you still had the moments of like, here's a big game and it's like something you don't care about and nobody gives a shit about. But like, I mean, at this point, it's just like endearing.
And Statler and Waldorf were there too.
That's true. They're the best part.
There was no big Nintendo thing though. That is the only thing I will say. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I could say it's the best Game Awards just because it's not Sephiroth or Joker level.
I don't think we're ever gonna reach the peak of Joker.
Sephiroth was pretty close.
That was pretty exciting.
Sephiroth might have surpassed for some people. I mean, he might have had the best Smash reveal trailer if I wasn't biased towards Sora.
He
Trailer-wise,
might have had the best Smash reveal trailer if I was 30.
If I was
It's time
30.
to let go of Final Fantasy VII, guys. There's
No,
other games now.
never.
I'll never grow. Never.
Final Fantasy VII will live just as long as Street Fighter 2 lives.
Nothing millennials love more than fucking like old ass games. Nobody's like talked about in like years. Like,
Sora-
oh, man, I really love Blinks.
Man, I can't believe Gino didn't get into Smash
It's al-
Ultimate. I love Gino.
Yeah, it's always like
Oh,
games that are like
God.
people know, but it's like really you think people care now?
Yes.
Peggle.
Peggle 2. Guys, speaking of
Peggle
2, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD came out.
I,
Why
Yeah.
did they port this?
They didn't even they ported the second one and they left the first one to rot on the original 3DS.
They were like, you know which one they want? The second game. No.
That's like porting a Mario game and you choose Mario 2.
It's like because like I'm like, all right, before anyone thinks I'm a hater of Luigi's Mansion 2, I think Luigi's Mansion 2 was a fine game. I finished Luigi's Mansion 2. I just think it's the weakest of the 3 Luigi's Mansion games. I don't think it's a bad game. It's a perfectly fine game. But even similar to what Bug said, it is literally like if you ported Mario 2 instead of like Mario 1 or 3. It's such a weird option considering it is the weakest of the 3 games.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't even have to like remake the first game. You could have just thrown a ROM of it on it.
Of
It
the
still would have like
GameCube.
sold
Yeah,
pretty well.
do the same thing that they did with the freaking Super Mario Sunshine and that 3.
Yeah. The
uh,
3D All Stars. Yeah, just
or
throw it on a
Pikmin.
ROM.
Like Pikmin.
Pikmin. Yeah, they didn't update Pikmin at all. It's still
Remember,
just
guys.
Wii versions.
Remember, guys. The Nintendo Switch is the Pikmin machine. It can play all 4 Pikmin
All
titles.
four
True.
Pikmin games. You can buy any of them and you can win.
But what about Hey Pikmin? All 4 Pikmin games.
Nobody played that one. It's fine.
Hey, no, we don't talk about Hey Pikmin. I can't believe you actually played it. You played Hey Pikmin?
No.
Oh, what? You said you played it.
Nobody played that one.
Oh, you said no, but I thought you said I played that one. It was fine. Oh,
It seems fine, but it like
I think
I
the
don't
biggest
think it-
downgrade is that it's just not a Pikmin game.
mhm.
Like, look like it'd be any fine. It look like it'd be a better game if it just was not supposed to be a Pikmin game. Anyway, no one plays Super Monkey Ball Rumble because Cam didn't even know this game existed until like a couple of months because I remember he pinged me about it.
Yeah,
a few
what the
months
fuck?
ago. You were like, "Did you know this game came out?" And I was like, I was like, "Yeah, I heard about it. I just didn't really buy it or anything." But yeah, no, I did know this was apparently being made because I had a battle royale mode.
Yeah, Miku and Godzilla are in this game.
Man, I think Godzilla's in it.
Yeah.
I
It was a
know
DLC.
Sonic and Tails are back with Knuckles and Amy this time.
hmm
Holy shit, Godzilla is in it. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
For some fucking reason.
Wait, what the hell? I want to play as
Play Rumble.
Wait. Wait, are you telling me that Godzilla and Miku were in Banana Rumble before they were both in Fortnite?
Yes.
Yes, Fortnite's last.
Why do they keep showing up in the same things together?
They're soul bonded.
Yeah, I was saying, why is Godzilla and Miku soul bonded
I
together?
love that for them.
They're
Look at
friends in every
him.
they're friends in
He's
every
actually
universe,
he's,
Zero.
he's actually really cute. What the fuck?
Look at him.
He's adorable. This is amazing.
Miku and Godzilla being soul bonded is amazing.
I just actually wait. This just reminded me the Godzilla missions in Fortnite are available now.
They are, you can be Godzilla in Fortnite.
Yeah, you gotta get. I gotta do those at some point. Fucking yeah. Well, that was a game. And then July, yeah, Resident Evil 7 got ported to Mac and iOS. What? How the fuck? Wait, what the fuck does Resident Evil 7 look like on iOS? What?
What the fuck?
What does that look like?
Resident Evil 7 iOS.
What? What does this look like? Is it just the game? Does it like not even like look like bad or anything? Hey, no, this is just Resident Evil 7. What the fuck? Damn, phones are strong.
Oh yeah.
This is just Resident Evil 7 on your fucking on your iPhone. That's cool. It's time. Fate Seeker Fate Seeker 2. Just kidding,
Oh
no.
my god.
It's all right. Everyone, go get food. Zero's gonna yeah. What do you mean? I'm gonna yeah. It's
I'll
not
see you
gonna-
guys in a few minutes.
No. So, hello. So, I'm gonna be honest. July, what was I doing? I remember I was literally sitting there. I was doing like almost nothing in the middle of the night, and everybody was like, the new game, the Zenless Zone Zero from Hoyoverse comes out like in like a few hours or something. And I was like, I think I was playing Honkai, funnily enough, and I was just kind of sitting there, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that game. And I'm like, sure. Like, I was not following this game almost at all. Every time it would show up in trailers and stuff before this, I just kind of was like, oh yeah, right, this is some hack and slash game from Hoyoverse. All right, sure, whatever. I wasn't even really, again, I didn't even play Honkai yet. I only started playing Honkai last year when I got sponsored. So I was like, whatever, sure, I guess I'll try this game if it's coming out in literally a few hours. So I did play it when it came out, and I was pleasantly surprised by how much fun I had with it. Again, I'd still play it. It's a fun game. It's a fun time. I like it. It's not only one of the more generous gacha games that I've played, considering I'm a man who's come from Fire Emblem Heroes, and Nintendo can be nice sometimes. And sometimes they can be pretty mean and just kind of release like the 10th Byleth character. But and also throw really fucking hard missions. But yeah, no, this game was really cool. I like it. I like the story. I like the presentation. I like the story more in this game than I do in Honkai, because as much as Honkai's story can be interesting, I feel like sometimes Honkai gets too big for its britches with its story, and there's just times where they're just talking about shit. I have no idea what is happening or what they're even talking about. And I'm just like, can you please speak like normal people? Like, what are you saying? Whereas, like, in Zenless, I feel like I know exactly what's happening and what is going on. The story feels way more grounded, which I think is what makes me like it more, is the more grounded story, and the characters are more charming, too. The characters are charming in Honkai as well, but I don't know. Zenless, they're more wacky, but also nice. I like them. I like the designs as well, too. And the music. The music is surprisingly, like, really good in this game as well. Like, I don't know. This game, I think, is the game that made me realize that mobile games have come a long way, because sometimes I play it on my PlayStation, I forget that this is supposed to be played on your phone. I also would never play a game like this on my phone, though. Like, I don't know who the fuck's playing a hack and slash on their phone. Like, why would you
I
do
don't know
that
why
to
people
yourself?
do that.
Yeah, that sounds atrocious. Like, it's fucking crazy. You went to Texas. What does that have to do with Zenless Zone Zero? Got to bring up the Texas release. But yeah, I don't really have much to fully say, I guess, without like, I mean, because it's a cool gacha game. I like how much the devs add stuff to it. Like, they've been adding a lot of things. Every update for this game,
every like 0.5, like 0.1 update to this game feels like it should be small, and they end up adding like 3 fucking things. And it's like, this is supposed to be like a 0.6 update, and they're like, here's fishing. And I'm like, I can fish? Oh, yeah, here's fishing. Here's alternate costumes for all your fucking agents. Here, walk around as the agents in the overworld. Have this. It's just like, what, you're just giving me? They're changing up mechanics and shit. Now they're like, all characters now have separate alts instead of a shared alt. And I'm like, okay. There's so much stuff being added to this game. It's crazy. I like that they're more apparent about the pity system, unlike Honkai. Because Honkai doesn't tell you about the pity system unless you look into the details of it. Zenless will straight up tell you, you are 70 pulls away from a guaranteed S rank. Or you are 60 pulls away. You're 50 pulls away. Like, they will show it to you right there so that you know exactly how far away you are. Instead of Honkai, where you just have to remember how the fuck far away you are. Like, they actually straight up show you. Like, I like that. This game's got style, pizzazz, and I like it. It's good. I'm probably gonna be playing it for a long time. I think its anniversary is coming up in July, so I am curious to see what type of shit they're gonna be giving us. Because they're already giving us a lot of shit, I think, for fucking Chinese New Year. But yeah, no, it's cool. And it's cool mechanics too. I like the little TV mode stuff. The little TV mode's cool. I like the comic book presentation for some of the cutscenes. That's really unique and cool. That's actually, because Honkai doesn't even have those fucking things. They just have like the standard anime character standing there talking thing. Zenless has like the little comic book pages, and I actually really like the comic book pages stuff. Those are actually really sick. I like those. It's neat. But yeah, I think I basically have gushed enough about the game. It's good. I recommend it if you play gacha games, or if you're not even really into gacha games and you want to try out a fun little hack and slash. It's pretty fun. Fun game. It also is pretty nice when it comes to giving you things. Like, I feel like and even in terms of a gacha game, it's not too like it's not right. That is something. I'm sorry. I keep thinking I'm done, and then I just remembered something else I have to say about it. Fucking another thing I like about it is, unlike other gacha games, specifically Honkai, where you feel like you're basically locked out if you don't have certain characters, because this game is a hack and slash, it almost kind of comes down to how skilled you are at the game for something. Like, you never feel like you can't beat something, and it just feels like you're gonna have to put in more work. Like, you can beat something with almost any amount of characters. You just have to be good at the fucking game. And I'm like, I think that's a cool way to tackle stuff. Because, yeah, Honkai kind of has the issue of, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't pull that character from this banner. Well, sorry, you basically can't even beat this boss because his weakness is imaginary. You don't have an imaginary character,
yeah.
so. And it's like, you don't have this imaginary character that's really fucking good. And it's like, oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I like that. It's definitely more skill-oriented. But yeah. Play Zenless Zone Zero. I'm in the title. Alright, now I think I'm done with Zenless Zone Zero. Everybody can come back now. I don't know where Bug went. He probably went to go actually grab something.
Yeah, I assume he went to go get like a snack or something.
Now I can talk about the game I'm really excited for.
Oh my god. He was here the whole time. What?
Princess Maker 2 Regeneration.
That is not the
Yeah,
game.
I played that game.
Princess Connect.
That one's pretty good, Zero. I don't know.
That's when Bug talks about. What do you mean yap session? That was a normal discussion. You guys are mean. Fuck you. Chat, I've sentenced you to Zenless Zone Zero stream. Chat be sitting here, people be saying yap session, yet the people in the chat be fucking the same ones who wanted me to play Honkai, bro. I don't want to hear from you people.
Honkai Impact 3rd?
No, Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Impact 3rd doesn't get anything anymore. Well, they did get that one thing with Star Rail. I thought this game said cuck holding, it said click holding, and I was like, what the fuck? What kind of game is this?
Cold Simulator.
Cold Simulator, that's my favorite game, dude.
I don't think anything else came out in July, really.
That's why I was just playing Zenless. Oh, and the Nintendo World Championship game came out.
Yeah, it sure did.
That sure what? You never hear about it, Cam?
No.
So do you know of like way back in the day when Nintendo had those Nintendo World Championship thing? They like run like a tournament where kids would like participate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they do that like on.
Yeah, they would have special cartridges for those tournaments specifically, and yeah, they basically ported the version of that to the Switch.
It's where you could
Oh.
like verse people and like your high scores and everything. And, like there's like speed run stuff and everything like that. You can even
That
like
sounds
you can
cool.
even like verse people like locally. The only problem is it's local multiplayer. There's no online, but there's online in
Oh.
terms of like scores.
Yeah.
To, like test your friends. It's cool, but like I'm gonna be real. Every time I look at it, I just kind of wish we got NES Remix instead.
Would have been much more interesting.
NES Remix was like that cool thing they did on the Wii U, and they just never fucking, they just never did it again because they said fuck you. We're not failing anymore.
Wait, hold on. Zero.
Hmm.
Are we done with July?
No, why?
Oh, damn it.
Why?
August is my month, Zero.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta make sure that. Oh, we got. Oh wait, SNK versus Capcom. SVC Chaos. What the fuck was that? All right,
7
we
Days
got
to Die?
SNK versus Capcom got ported to things.
Oh yeah, I forgot
We
about
got
that.
to
It came with,
play.
like online multiplayer too.
Yeah,
didn't it?
they gave online multiplayer to SNK
I'm
versus Capcom. Welcome back. We're in July.
Has there been anything?
Nothing you
has
could
there
talk
been
about.
anything-
I talked about Zenless.
Great. Thank God I missed that shit.
Shut the fuck up! Y'all a bunch of haters, bro. This shit means something to me, man. All I'm saying is, I'm the reason that when you guys are looking at Game Award stuff and they're like, here's some news from our friends at Hoyoverse, you guys all like, we could just skip this. And I go, no, we can't.
No, we can't.
We have to watch it. Because I'm here. Shut up. You said you like the character designs, Monica. I don't want to hear it.
I do like them. Yes.
That's all right. You better. Leave my Zenless Zone Zero alone. It's still better than. Hey, it could be worse. I could be a Genshin fan.
It could be
True.
worse,
See,
unfortunately.
it could be a lot worse. I could like Genshin Impact.
I could be dead.
Yeah.
I could be dead.
I honestly wanted to kind of buy this because SNK versus Capcom was actually a really cool game. And that was actually really fun. It's just the problem with buying fighting games is the fact of having to make sure someone else buys it too.
Yeah.
It was cool they did that. It's pretty sick. 7 Days to Die came out apparently.
Though that came out
came out
years
to-
ago,
yeah.
but it came on to like PC and such
Modern.
this year.
All
Earth
right.
Defense Force.
Did you play that?
Six.
I played an old version of it. I
Is
don't
that-
know if that was the one that got ported or if it was like a new one.
Was Earth Defense Force? Is that the one with HoloLive in it as DLC?
I don't remember actually.
What? I don't think it does.
I feel like it was. There's VTubers in one of those Earth Defense games. I know there is. Unless that was
They
a
played
different game. I
Played it,
swear
like,
there's one.
this-
Everyone's like,
let me
what?
see.
I'm not making this shit up. Hold on.
I don't
Earth
remember
Defense Force. I swear to God. VTuber. Yeah. Earth Defense Force 6.
What was it?
It was they had HoloLive EN. They had you could get for the song. They sang the song of the game. Gura, Iris, and
I thought-
Kiara
okay.
sang the song. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, and there were also decoy items that you could use.
that's kind of interesting.
There were
okay.
decoy items that you could use, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I wasn't misremember. Yeah, you get recruiters. You could get Iris, Gura, or Kiara like in the game.
Oh wow.
I've
I
always
knew
wanted
it. That's the
to
only
have
thing I
her.
know about this game. Because I was like, what?
Just wordless DLC. Why would you want Gura? She's not even around in real life.
We can't say that anymore. She's back now. We can't make jokes about that anymore.
For now.
She's streaming tomorrow.
For now.
For now. We can't make jokes about Gura. We can't make jokes about Gura being gone now. She's back. But yeah, that was funny. But Spark the Electric Jester 3.
Wow.
One Piece Odyssey Deluxe Edition, Cam. They came to the Switch.
Deluxe edition.
HoloLive Treasure Mountain. Should have played
Yeah. No clue what that is.
that. All right, now we're in the next month. Oh, gee,
Zero,
I wonder
zero.
what game I'm gonna see in this month. Oh, Bug, your
Zero.
game, FNAF Into the Pit, right?
Zero. First game of this year was a remake of an old Dokapon
Oh
game.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ikari
And
no
I
Tetsuken.
found out that in 4 days it releases on Steam worldwide.
I
Yeah.
just looked at that yesterday
Yeah,
too.
it releases on
actually.
Steam World. Guys, let's not even.
Guys,
Guys, let's not even finish Kingdom. Let's play this one instead.
No, we
guys,
we can't
this is the
not
sequel to
finish
Kingdom.
Dokapon.
When we finish
Sequel to
Kingdom, this is what we do.
When we finish
Yeah, this is the
Kingdom.
prequel.
Wait, we have to play that then after.
When we finish
is the
Kingdom, it's
prequel.
time for us to play Dokapon Ikari no Tetsuken.
Dokapon never dies, even when it ends.
Dokapon is forever.
It
Monica.
actually
Dokapon
was
is forever.
surprisingly charming, though. Hold on, let me find the Steam
Yeah.
page. It is actually. It looks super fucking old, but it actually is slightly charming from what I saw in the video.
Yeah, because it's a remake of an old like PS1 game.
Wait, wasn't it on
Find out.
Steam? Where is it?
It's
It is on Steam. It's called
Oh.
Dokapon Sword of Fury.
Yeah.
That's why I can't find it. Okay. Fucking, it just keeps giving me to Connect. Get out of here. I don't want Connect. That's a bad game. That's the
Connect.
bad version of Dokapon. Here we go. Dokapon Sword of Fury.
There's a
Yeah.
Connect Dokapon game?
No, that was the Dokapon Kingdom Connect. That was the modern port of Dokapon Kingdom. Look at it, chat. We can play as a dog.
What?
Just wanted to be
You
a
can play as a
dog.
dog in that game? You
Yeah.
can play as a cat.
No, you can play as dog. See? Look, there's
Oh,
a.
as
You can
dog.
play as the dog with the hat.
There's the wabbit.
And there's the wab. You can play as the wabbits.
What?
Everything's all like animal based and stuff. It's funny.
Mhm.
It's got a little sprite work. Oh my god, there he is! What'll be?
If it's a sequel, we have to play as our characters that we were before.
You be the rock,
The
paper, scissors,
sequel.
but lose, you become a wanted fugitive. Stray dog Ponchi. Collector gets. Oh my god, every space holds exciting events. Dark Merchant Weber. That's what Weber used to look like? He looked scary.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Jesus Christ, Weber was terrifying. Yeah, no, you can play as a wabbit. That's weird. He's
Online
playing as a
multiplayer.
wabbit. Oh my god, he became the Darkling.
The Darkling.
Oh my
He
god.
ground pounded on
Yeah, he
him.
fucking ground pounded him. Why'd he kill Garcello from Friday Night Funkin'?
Marcelo's here, guys.
I like the little sprites. They're funny.
Sorry, Monica. This is actually a prequel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're not born yet, I guess. We have to play as our ancestors.
Our ancestors of what happened.
I was
Alright.
a wabbit in my past life.
That was a lot. What else came out this month? Thank goodness you're here. I've not played it.
Mhm.
What? You need to fucking play that.
World of Goo 2. I have not played that. I have
World
played.
of Goo too.
I have played FNAF Into the Pit.
Was it good?
It was probably better than any other FNAF game I've ever played.
That's fair.
I never finished it, but it was the sprite work was really cool. The little quick time events when he tries to get you was kind of fun. Yeah, it was neat. I feel like it didn't. It was basically like every I think like adventure kind of like sprite horror game. I feel like it didn't really keep my attention that well though, because I felt like the story was a little too silly. Like
Fair enough.
the dad got like trapped into the ball pit, and I was like, oh no, we gotta get our dad back.
I
And then you
love
just
the part-
spend a day where he's gone, and then like hold up, your father falls, gets grabbed into a ball pit by this crazy robotic like rabbit, right? And so you're like, oh no, dad! And then your dad comes back out of the pit, and he's like weirdly robotic, acting robotic and stuff. So you're like, oh, that's weird. And then you go to sleep. And you wake up, and then you see the rabbit thing just sitting at the dinner table. And you're like, oh my god, it's him. But everyone else sees him as your father. So the mom is just like, oh, hello, honey, and everything to the creepy rabbit. It's so unserious. Like, it's just like, it's a comedy almost.
I like that. I do like that you have to explain what Springtrap is to non-FNAF fans, and you just say evil robotic rabbit.
That wasn't Springtrap. That's actually a guy in the,
That is literally.
that's a
God.
guy in a suit. That's just a guy in a
That's
suit.
not-
It's
That's not
not Springtrap. No, it's
Yeah.
it's just a guy.
Yeah, it's
that
just
looks exactly like him.
It's
What
a
are they
spring
doing?
lock suit, but it's not a guy stuck in it. Springtrap is a guy stays William Afton stuck in the suit because he's got spring locked. He's spring trap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
But
not
that was
that
just
guy
him.
isn't trapped. No, it's just a guy. It's a scary monster in a suit.
Here's the thing, it's a monster. I don't know if that's a guy in there.
Springtrap is becoming less cool as the days go by.
Did you think? I mean, he was just kind of a rotting guy, Monica. I don't know what to tell you. It's just an evil demon suit. It's not even a guy. Yeah, I was about to say. I think it's just an evil demon suit in this.
You won't ever get it.
Anyway, it was alright, yeah. Like I said, it was better than most other FNAF stuff. It's like 80% of it, I'm pretty sure. FNAF is a franchise that mostly delivers pretty meh titles. Oh, like the racing game! Can we talk about that? That was so bad!
Sure. I want to talk about that, yeah.
The FNAF racing game.
It was so terrible. It was at
Did you
5...
Even, did you even ever play it?
I didn't, but it looked so terrible. It's called...
Is it free?
It was, yes, the demo was like
Okay,
free. It's called
okay.
5 Laps at Freddy's. Oh, this game was atrocious.
What?
It was
Forgot about 5
so
Laps.
bad. So,
Wait, I have to play this.
so one, it's a racing game, right? It's single player.
Oh.
It has up to 4 players, but it's split screen. It's only on Steam. This is a demo. It's so bad. If you just look at just like footage of it, it's such a bad game. It looks like it was made like with a penny and a shoestring. In terms of a budget, which doesn't make sense considering FNAF has made a lot of money.
It's a free game. They didn't want to put a lot in it.
You're like, yeah, no, it's a bad game. Like, oh my god, it was atrocious.
Someone on their team just said we have to make a racing game, and then someone responded, "All right, make it in a week."
Make it in a week. You only got a week to make it. That was apparently coinciding with FNAF's anniversary. So, I mean, the only cool thing that I think that came out of the FNAF anniversary announcements was that apparently that Springtrap is being added to Dead by Daylight. So, like that, I guess that'll happen this year. So I guess we'll be able to see that. That'll be interesting, guys. You guys ready to play Dead by Daylight when Springtrap gets added?
I've never played that game. I don't. Do you have to? I have to buy that game.
I don't think it's free to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it for free on Epic.
Oh,
Ooh.
another big thing happened. Fate Stay Night got a fucking remaster.
Oh yeah.
On
Fate Stay Night came back.
in America, a modern port. You can play Fate Stay Night on your Nintendo Switch and Windows. Now everyone can understand why Rin Tosaka is best girl. Finally. Also, speaking of Fate Stay Night is also having a collab with Honkai Star Rail. There's another thing we learned, so that's kind of cool for me and people who play Honkai.
I think that was the month Black Myth Wukong came out.
It was? Oh, I didn't get to play that.
That was when Concord came out. Zero. This is the
Oh
month.
my god, it is! Concord! Concord!
Concord Gaming.
We're concording! I'm so concorded right now.
I'm from Concord, Lexington, and Concord.
I'm so bricked up I can't even concord.
I'm so
I've never
Concord, I can't
seen-
even
I've
brick.
never seen a game fail that quickly. I don't think. Right?
Oh, I accidentally
Like,
clicked the Toad scream. I'm sorry, chat.
It's like record time.
It was so quick, like 2 weeks, and then
It
like
was
the
2
company
weeks.
was shut down, the game was shuttered. It never even got over like 700 like consecutive players.
I think 777
really
was
just-
the max.
Yeah. I think...
How did they fuck that up? Like how? What? How?
I was
did that
about to
happen?
say, literally, how badly this game fucked up has become like history. Like people have like studied this.
Yeah. Like it's so weird because it's like surely like yeah, there's like 700 people play the game, but like if it's a new game, like surely like more people in the
It
world.
was just an
was-
uninteresting hero shooter.
I guess that's all it really.
And
has
not
to be.
only that, it also costs $40 when
Yeah.
all the other hero shooters
Are
at
free.
this time are free to play.
For free. My goodness.
So $40. Characters didn't look interesting, and that's essentially it. Honestly.
You can get away with that if it's free because people will play the game. If the game is fun, if the
Mhm.
gameplay itself is fun, and if it's free, some people will end up staying and grow to love the characters. But people aren't going to invest $40 into the game that looks boring and has people they don't give a shit about.
Yeah, because I remember hearing a lot of people keep saying it was the character designs, but you know, I highly disagree. I agree with Cam. I think the biggest thing was the price point. If it was a free
Yes.
game, it would have had more people willing to try it. Because even, I know we're not there yet, but as even I personally think Deadlock, the character designs are not that good in Deadlock. I feel like there are
Yes.
some hits,
But there are a decent amount of characters I feel like they just look very boring in Deadlock visually. But because Deadlock is a free game and you're able to play the gameplay lets you just kind of forget about the fact that some of these guys look kind of boring looking to look at.
Yeah, the gameplay is fun in that game, and so people start liking the characters and how they look.
Mhm.
Or maybe not how they look, but people start growing on the characters themselves after playing for so long.
Yeah, no, this game being $40, I think it hurt it like irreparably.
You can't do that when all the other hero shooters at this time are not only started off free to play, but moved over to free to play. Like Overwatch, you paid for it, and then they moved over to free to play.
Mm-hmm. It's like you fucking
And
you
there's
can't just
fucking Paladins is free.
fucking I forgot about Paladin.
I only know Paladins.
only-
because a friend wanted me to play
The
with
only
them.
reason I know about that game is because Discord like a while ago kept like trying to give shit out for it, and I kept seeing that, and I was like,
True.
this is annoying. Get away from me.
Come on, Monica Paladins. I don't think there's much to talk about Concord. It showed up,
It
it failed.
was bad. It
It
died.
was-
It left.
It showed
Goat
up.
Simulator.
It
Goat
broke
Simulator
records.
returned this month.
It broke the wrong records.
All right, Nintendo also besides Goat Simulator, Nintendo they released a new Famicom Detective Club game after years.
Right. Detective Club came back for some reason.
I heard it was good. People liked the MEO the Smiling Man.
Not many people played it, but I mean, yeah, I heard it was good.
Star Wars Outlaws released.
Yeah.
That caused more drama. It was also bad.
Nice. Yep. Squirrel with a Gun was that month.
Scroll, what the fuck? Scroll with a gun.
You've never heard of Squirrel with a Gun? That was
I
like a
have
big
not.
meme game.
That's funny.
like
Oh,
a-
I've seen this. Never mind. I know Scroll with a gun now. Yeah. Fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku.
That's right. Fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku, sponsored by Ant Dude.
Yeah, but you know what? That doesn't fucking matter. Because you know what does matter in the next month? You know what came out? Astro Bot.
Zero. We're not done with August yet, because that was the month of Deadlock Zero.
Oh, it was?
It was. That was the month of Deadlock.
Oh, no. League of Legends with guns.
Yeah, League of Legends with Guns is back.
I mean,
Alright, guys.
I think it's a fine game. I don't. Maybe I'll get more into it once like more stuff gets added and everything. I don't know, but it's like nowadays I have Marvel Rivals, so I don't know.
This is my game, Zero. I have 500 hours in this.
You do. He actually does. This is not a drill. Bug actually
This
has
is my.
It's
600
not.
hours.
I love this game. I love everything about it, Zero. I love Abrams. I love Dynamo. I love that people confuse Bebop and Dynamo.
I do that.
I don't know what it is. Deadlock is a third-person MOBA. So imagine Overwatch, but if it had like the basic core mechanical feel of like League of Legends or Dota or Heroes of the Storm or Pokemon Unite, since that's a game you guys would actually know.
And has Abrams.
Yeah, Abrams was there. It is a MOBA set in 1930s America in New York City, and I think it's good. I think it's pretty good.
I think it's a fine game.
I think that it is currently not finished. It has been in development for quite some time over at Valve, and now that it's public, I assume they're going to be a lot more reluctant to cancel it. It's pretty fun. It's been fun watching it come together, see it like form into like a coherent game with like a coherent identity. It's sort of it's having its lull in player base right now because of things like Marvel Rivals that have taken away
Yeah.
from like the interest.
Oh yeah, we get to talk about that later.
We do get to talk about that because that came out in December.
Yeah.
And
They already have
I-
a new season for that game, and it came out a month ago.
well, yeah, because the season was for like the early release, I think too. It wasn't like even that long of a season. I think the next Marvel Rival season is supposed to be much longer, but yeah.
It is. I can talk about that shit.
Let me think.
I'm ready. I'm armed and I'm armed and ready.
What is there? I mean, I'm trying to think of what to say about Deadlock. It's got a movement system and like a melee system to it, which is kind of unique among like shooters, because that's not really like a thing people care about really when you think of like MOBAs or like Overwatch. Like, there's not. I don't. At least I don't think in Overwatch there's like you can like wall jump off of things and then like heavy melee punch to get forward ahead.
They just added a character in Overwatch that lets you do that, like this past year, not year, like month and a half. Right after Rivals came out, they added a character in Overwatch that lets you create walls and then jump on the walls.
Wow, that's so cool. I can't believe Overwatch is going to definitely survive to next year.
I'm surprised it's still alive.
Honestly, like I know it's one of those things where it's like I know it was like a joke where everyone's like, "Oh yeah, the Overwatch killer," but like Overwatch on Twitch has actually taken a huge hit because of Marvel Rivals, and I'm pretty sure Deadlock probably also played into it a bit too. Like,
Yeah,
Overwatch is starting to kind of fall out.
people were already like not like lukewarm to Overwatch as a whole after like everything Overwatch 2 has done wrong.
Yep.
And people were seemingly just waiting for like a good out, and Marvel Rivals was for like people who wanted to play like just the shooty game, and then Deadlock was like, I want to play something else entirely now. I'm bored of this.
Yeah.
Hey man, my Rivals isn't just shooty game. What shooty am I doing when I'm playing as Venom?
You're shooting your tentacles at people.
What am I shooting as Wolverine myself?
You're like, actually you're
Yeah.
shooting your bones through your hands. See, I know things.
I know things. Bone claws.
Yep. I think that's really about it. Deadlock actually just had a big update today, in fact, where they finally finished some of the experimental characters. I pinged Cam in it. I don't think Cam cared, but I mean,
I think I saw it. Yeah, he also showed the banner.
He saw
yeah,
it.
there's a new banner.
He saw it, but Cloak and Dagger wasn't in the game, so
Yeah,
he's
there
like,
it is.
whatever.
The new banner's in the update log right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there they are, new characters. They're a little more unfinished than like the rest of the roster so far because you know the team's only been back for like 2 months, but they wanted to give something to start the year off. It seems.
Mm.
Yeah.
But you know, it's fine. Deadlock as a whole is like unfinished, so I don't really mind. I think
I
that's
like
it.
the game.
It's
I liked
fun.
the game.
People don't play with me anymore, but it's fun.
I mean, it's just because I have other things I've been playing, man. So it's like Deadlock is just right there, and I'm just like, man. Also, I don't feel like I'm that good at it.
It's hard.
I'm
If you
only
want to
good
be,
with one character.
I am generally competent, but like not good enough to. I would say I'm like good compared to the player base, especially now with like the player base skill being so high because, as I said, less people are playing it, so the matchmaking's not as good anymore.
No.
They've got to start throwing people in like different ranks together. The other day I had like a high elo fucking like Ray Talon show up from like one of the like last ranks in the game, and he was just stuck here with like a bunch of like middling like silvers essentially. And he just destroyed them, like no chance. But yeah, that happens sometimes.
Tis
I think that's it. That's all there is to say. I hope it doesn't get canceled. I
don't
like
really
it.
doubt if they get canceled.
Surely not. I know Valve's busy supposedly with like Half-Life stuff too, but I really hope it doesn't get canceled.
Guys, we've canceled Deadlock.
And we're also canceling Half-Life. We're not making any more games. Actually, we lied.
We lied. We're making Marvel Rivals
Lied.
now.
Yeah, we're
Valve
making
rivals.
Valve Rivals.
Valve mercenaries.
It's like that, dude. That's what TF3 is. It's that. It's Marvel Rivals.
When's DC adversaries?
DC
Yeah,
adversaries.
Then Batman be like, "I am the Batman."
Guys, now we gotta talk about Astrobot, Game of the Year.
Game of the year.
for at least for the Game Awards, Astrobot.
I think it's many people's game of the year. It's a very good platformer.
What was that guy? It's
I
a good
think
game.
I think in any other year. No, hold on. Let me rephrase that. That's not what I meant to say. I think Astrobot did so well, or was so received so well, very largely because it is a celebration of PlayStation. If it was just like a good platformer, I don't think people would care because Mario makes good platformers all the time, and that never like
Yeah,
sweeps the Game Awards.
I
But like,
think
it is a good game.
I think what also made it was how little there were 3D platformers in like the last year.
Yeah, it's been it's weird. Platformers have been like slowly dying since like the days of like Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot, and so you get less and less of them as time goes on. But like there was none this year, none big at least, none interesting. Astrobot was like basically it. Oh, well, besides like KO the Kangaroo being free on Epic, but like I don't
Kale
think
the
people remember
kangaroo
KO.
manga.
I gotta see who this is.
We're supposedly getting Croc remakes too next year, so like
I gotta play these mascot games. I need my fix.
Fix for what?
Spyro
there
Spyro?
it is.
Yes.
Double hit here, Monica. I'm sending a picture. Kale the kangaroo.
He even has like the same thematic
Yeah,
background. What the
they're not
fuck?
even trying to make it like they're
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Kale the kangaroo reignited. Re-insane.
Who made it?
I don't know.
Because it literally looks like a Toys for Bob game.
I don't think it was Toys for Bob. I think they just looked like they made it.
It was made by
They're just names. This is an indie game. There's no team.
Oh, it's an indie game? Okay.
Oh no, Tate
looks
Multimedia. I thought that was a name. That was a guy's name.
This game looks cool, Siri. What the fuck are you talking about? I like this.
They made a game called Steel Rats.
They mostly make like
They mostly
weird
make
games.
Cal the Kangaroo, apparently. They made all his older
Yeah.
games on the
Yep.
Dreamcast.
KO the Kangaroo.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't
That's why
Gex,
he
isn't
didn't have
Gex
he didn't
coming
have the
back
chance
too?
to take off.
Gex
because he was on the
is coming
Dreamcast.
back.
Gex, yeah.
What do
Gex is coming back.
What do you mean,
Dude,
what do you mean?
If Gex comes back and he doesn't make topical celebrity references, why did we even revive him?
Do you think they're gonna have him do the old celebrities, or are they gonna update it to like
No,
where
he's
it's old to
he-
our terms?
he should make modern day celebrity quips.
He should make controversial modern day
Yeah,
celebrities.
but they should be he should be like, man, this is a worse party than anyone at Drake's.
Drake.
I haven't seen this much baby oil since that party at P Diddy's.
I was like, oh no.
I kind of want him to come back and just say
Yeah,
out of
it's
I-
like,
like
yeesh,
that.
this is more awkward than a Harvey Weinstein family reunion.
I was gonna say like friggin' I was gonna say I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean Gex is coming back? I already have him. He's movie Sonic. He's
Yeah,
essentially Gex. But
It's like, oh,
yeah, no, it was we just have him show up. He'd be like, man, this is more dangerous than January 6th. Gex, no.
Awful.
he like tries to make he tries to make like a Trump joke, but then like he's like told by like the fucking narrator that he can't make that joke anymore. And he's like, what? He's president again?
What? Whoa.
That would date the game so
I,
bad,
for
like,
one,
in
am
the next 10
shocked.
years.
They have to. Do
He's
that.
already
That's the whole
dated
point.
now.
That's the whole
He
point.
is. That is the whole
he,
point,
he
but
has
it's
to be
funny.
he has to be dated no matter what he does because even if he does like still old celebrities, it has to be from like the 90s. It has to be,
Yeah.
he has to be talking about like Ice Cube and like Ice T and shit, like, people like that. People I haven't heard about in years. Or he's like, I haven't seen that many guns since, well, you know. And then he like silently muses about Tupac's death. Yeah, he's at like
You're
he's like
making
he's like
Gex so much better than you'll ever be.
he's in like the baby level, and he's like, yeesh, haven't seen this many kids in one place since Michael Jackson's house.
Oh God, no.
Gex, no.
Also, don't worry, guys. This is still relevant to Astrobot. Gex is in Astrobot.
Gex is in Astrobot. Gex is coming back, guys. This is the year of Gex.
The year of
They
death.
added him in a DLC. It was a fucking a free update. Fucking in a level you
just
can
wa-
get Gex. He's just
just
watching TV. He's getting his topical references.
Yeah, he's getting he's getting his material.
But yeah, no, I actually
My
really
last
liked
one,
Astrobot. It was a fun game. It was cute. I hope Astro continues to stay because it really it really defeats the whole thing of people keep saying like the Sony keeps making the same type of game. So I feel like Astrobot works as that buffer to be like, look, Sony doesn't just make a bunch of fucking over the shoulder cinematic games. Sometimes they
don't
make
a bunch of movies.
yeah, they make little silly game like Astrobot. It was fun. I don't know if they'll continue to keep having references to Sony franchises. I feel like people might start to get old of that now that we've
Yeah,
had
that will start
2
to get old.
games. Yeah. I feel like you could keep like some of them, but I don't think the gimmick should be finding them this time. It should be like, you can have like them as like side characters in the quest, like they
Yeah,
can
and there's
show
some
up.
actual story.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't think we should have the thing be, we gotta look for the Astros again, look at the references. Like, we don't need to keep doing that every time.
Oh, okay, no, Gex is not coming back. Gex had a compilation, and that was the
Alright.
new Gex release.
Gex is never coming back. He got canceled.
We gotta bring Gex back. We gotta petition Sony to make, not Sony, whoever. Oh no, wait, Square Enix. We gotta get Square Enix to make new Gex.
Yeah,
games.
that was the fun.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
that was.
Square Enix made Gex?
Yeah, that was the funny part. Gex was an Astrobot, but Final Fantasy was not represented in Astrobot.
Mhm.
Really? Are you sure?
They decided to give us Gex instead. Squeenix thought Gex was available.
That's silly.
Just saying, Gex gotta be back, and he's gotta be like, oh man, I don't know about this Kamala Harris lady. He's like, a woman as president? Ugh.
I know, grandson, a woman in the military.
Military.
Get some water.
Alright, but see, I think I don't really have much to say about Astrobot. I mean, I found it funny that there were even games that got references that weren't PlayStation properties fully. Like the fact that they referenced the fact that Guilty Gear was on the PlayStation at one point, so there was Soul Bad Guy. There's a fucking bean from Fall Guys in the game. Because sure, he's not really a PlayStation mascot.
Yeah, they kind of seem to run out of like PlayStation people at like
Yeah.
a certain point, and we're just like, get whoever we can.
But yeah, there's not
They
really much
didn't get
to
the
say.
Concord people. They should have brought them.
They're in the graveyard.
No.
There's Lollipop Chainsaw got a port. That was interesting.
That's true. It was a remake, actually.
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. They ported Marvel, baby. Marvel's back, baby. We could play Marvel
Marvel's back.
too. It's cool. Very cool. Funko Fusion. That was a really bad Lego game.
Satisfactory fully came out this year.
Yeah. The Plucky Squire came out. That was another creative PlayStation game.
Hmm.
Came out on Xbox later, though.
Oh, Jedi Survivor came out this year, and everyone was disappointed.
I never actually played that.
Yeah, actually, wait, hold on.
Oh,
Did
no, it came out in
this year?
2023. It got ported to...
Yeah,
Xbox.
It seemed like an
yeah.
older game.
Yeah.
Wait, it got ported backwards.
Yeah, I got ported to the PS4.
And Xbox
Yeah.
One.
That's weird. Okay, sure.
Backwards.
God of War Ragnarok made it to PC. They remastered Dead Rising 1. That was random from Capcom. Really weird.
Yeah.
Random as fuck.
Was this the year that they like remade Metroid Prime for some fucking random reason?
No, that was I think the year before.
Mm.
Speaking of Nintendo, there was the other thing that they did. Wait, what? Naruto Ninja Storm was put on iOS?
What? Okay.
Wait, what?
What?
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm iOS. What? What? $13.
Yeah. $13 on the
Yeah,
App
they're
Store.
spending it on the App
$13.
Store.
What the fuck? This game is this just the game on my phone? What the fuck?
Yeah, games are phones are strong.
But like out of all the games, like Ninja Storm? This is just straight up Ninja Storm on the phone now. Oh my god, they have little things on the screen you have to tap to fucking do stuff. How do the battles look?
Ooh.
The FPS looks really bad.
They already tried Final Fantasy on here. Does no one learn from Final Fantasy?
This doesn't look like
Not
a
Final
really good.
Fantasy, Street Fighter.
This doesn't look like a good way to play. You have to like tap the things on the screen to do
I don't understand why
combos.
you would want to play the game
Yeah,
like this.
this is terrible. Especially when it's already on modern platforms. Whatever. That One Piece mobile game finally came to PC. Bounty Rush.
Mhm.
I didn't play it. I forgot it was on PC. It was, the most interesting part about it is it was co-developed by Sega.
Oh. Wait, this month was the month that Starfield got its first expansion.
Good for it.
I don't think anyone was still playing Starfield
Yeah.
by that point.
Oh yeah, Epic Mickey got a port, rebrushed.
I was so excited about that, and I still am excited even though I haven't played it.
Yeah. When are they gonna do the second one, right, guys?
No.
What do you mean the second one? The second
first
one
one-
that ran at like 5 FPS on the Wii U.
Yeah, the one that like ran like shit and had like none of the charm of the original.
You know, the second one.
The first one's really carried a lot by its atmosphere being like a grim, grimy, disgusting kind of Disneyland area, but like the second one is like all clean and pristine,
Clean
and
and
it's like not even
pristine.
that funny.
I never played
Or
Epic
fun.
Mickey, but I heard it was a pretty good time. Oh,
My
Not so
sister
epic.
loved it. I never played it, but I watched her play it a little.
there's nothing we can't really talk about Echoes of Wisdom because none of us have played this game either.
Yeah.
I think Epic Mickey was really held back by Disney. Disney really,
They were
really
scared.
heavily sanitized
Yeah,
it.
they were
Yeah,
scared
they
to
got
make Mickey
fucking-
do anything.
They got Warren Spector on this fucking game, and like they're scared to let him like do his thing. Like that's like the fucking what did he do? He did fucking Mass Effect. Is he a Mass Effect guy?
Hold on. I saw his name in the thing, and all right, that's right there. All right, Warren Spector has created tabletop role-playing games. Oh yeah, Half-Life 2.
He's part of the Half-Life.
He worked
2
on an
team.
additional episode for Half-Life 2 that was ultimately canceled by Valve. Oh,
Oh,
he makes
right, I
Deus
remember
Ex.
that. Oh,
Deus
right, he's
Ex
the Deus
guy.
Ex guy.
Yeah.
Look, that's like one of the most like acclaimed video games of all fucking time, and like they're trying to like sanitize it because it's Mickey Mouse. Like,
And he produced System
whoa.
Shock.
yeah, those are like narrative games people love.
Yeah, they were like, no, we can't make Mickey too scary for the kids. No, no.
Yeah, the concept art of Epic Mickey will always be the most iconic part of it all.
Yeah. What else came out? Mouthwashing came out.
That's a good game.
Right,
Like that game.
mouthwashing.
Yeah,
Yes,
a lot of
I
people
like
like that
mouthwashing.
game.
Yeah, she's
I
watched
haven't
people
seen
play it. I haven't watched,
I've
played.
watched a bit of it.
It's nice. It's
the
cool.
the only part I know about it is that there's a guy who looks like Yosuke in it. I kept thinking, why was people on the internet drawing
Yeah.
Yosuke?
I didn't realize that
I was-
until you just said that.
So I was like, man,
It
there's.
does look like
I was like,
Yosuke.
man, the internet's really obsessed with Yosuke Hanamura out of nowhere. And then I was like, oh, this is a different guy.
It's just a narrative game. It's just a story, but it's only like 3 hours. But it's really good. The story's good. It's
Is the
just a good
narrative
story.
Yosuke Hanamura?
Shut the fuck up.
Is he,
Yosuke Hanamura.
is he like, oh man, I'm stuck in this garbage can? Whoa. What else? We had that really bad Looney Tunes sports game that was shown in that Nintendo
Yeah.
Direct. That came out.
Uh,
All right.
else?
Well, now we are finally. Oh yeah, Zoocosis came out.
I
think
I
Monica
saw a
knows
little
all
bit of that.
Zoocosis.
I saw a little bit of that game too. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. Anyway, now we actually get to the nitty gritty of the months because this is when like all the games start coming out from October to December. Because October starts off with everyone's favorite game, SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game.
That
Oh,
game
and-
came out.
You know, who could forget the other game by the Danganronpa guy, Master Detective Archives Code Rain Plus.
Forgot about that game. Forgot they made another one. Anyway, so
Yeah.
I can finally talk about Sparking Zero now.
Oh, that came out in
Yeah.
October, that's right.
That's what I was waiting for. It's good. I like it. It's great. Fantastic game. Glad it came out. Glad it's here. I know some people had some slight issues with it. I feel like those people were just kind of forgetting what a 3D anime brawler consisted of because I feel like it fit perfectly. It has some issues with some stuff, but honestly, nowadays it's been so patched that the game is fun again. There's no real things to abuse. There are certain things people can abuse, but I don't think they're that crazy as far as I can remember. So, I mean, it's a good game. I'm enjoying it.
This game was fun.
Yeah, it's good. I'm also hyped for the DLC that comes out in literally like 3 days from now of us fucking recording this. I mean, it's fucking the DLC for this is the first DLC packs coming out with the superhero characters. We got fucking, I think it was like Beast Gohan. We got Orange Piccolo, Gamma 1 and 2, Cell Max. It's looking good. It's looking good. This game's future is
Hell
looking
yeah.
high. Especially DLC Pack 2 is going to be the Daima characters, which is good. Wait, are we just talking about games? Because Dragon Ball Daima technically came out actually in October too.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was like, so Dragon Ball's back. Also, I guess we could talk about Don to Don. Well, I guess Cam can because we haven't seen
Yes.
it.
We
Yes.
haven't seen it.
But yeah.
Genuinely, probably my favorite anime. I don't know how to phrase this. I don't watch
favorite
too
anime.
much No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
I was about
Um,
to say, like, you need to continue that train of thought, mister.
Your favorite
Uh,
anime.
no, like
One Piece crying in
there,
the corner.
Yeah, I was about to say. There's no
there's
way, right?
like, I don't know how to describe it well. There's like a genre of anime that's come out recently that I'm not a fan of, like the art style that goes, and a lot of it's not. I don't want to say fan service because a lot of shows don't do fan service, or I won't say that. Not the overt shit, not the super overt shit, but I don't care too much about the shows when I've been watching a lot of the newer ones. I'll watch like an episode or two. I need to find a list of them because I will watch it. I'll watch an episode. I'll watch 2 episodes. I'm like, this is just not for me. Kind of what I expected, and just move on. But this came out, and I immediately like loved the show from like the first episode, and me and Toby binged it, and I like everything that this does. I don't want to spoil, but I like everything that this does. It's very much
Cam especially likes the scenes that Twitter didn't like. That's like the only thing I know about the show. I still want to watch it because I physically do not care. I'm desensitized to anime.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are freaking out about it, but
yeah.
What is it? What is it exactly?
there's just scenes where creepy characters are being creepy to women. Typically, how
Okay.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And they're evil characters, so it makes sense for them to
And
be
not
bad.
painting the good light? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not put in a good
yeah.
light, so yeah, that's pretty normal.
And I will say for the first episode, I will give people some slack for saying that because it is genuinely pretty uncomfortable to watch. But that's the point.
That's
like
the point,
like you
yeah.
said, it's not like they're not painted a good light at all. But it is it is pretty uncomfortable. And so I get people who hate feeling uncomfortable in any sort of fashion whatsoever immediately hate it. It's just whatever. But Jesus, this is if it gives it makes me feel very similar to how I feel watching One Piece, where it's very silly stuff happening on screen, but serious themes going on, and I
Mhm.
love that. And they're goofy about it. I
One
love
Piece
it.
of serious? No, I'm joking.
But yeah, I've been meaning to fucking watch. I've been meaning to fucking watch that show Monica that because I feel like it is a show that she would like.
Yes.
It looks
Okay.
good. But now Dragon Ball Daima. Well, it's like, Sparking Zero dropped. Well, Sparking Zero technically dropped 3 days early than the 11th because 3-day early access. Don't you love games
Yeah.
nowadays with pre-order bonuses? But so yeah, Dragon Ball Daima then showed up, and as of right now, we're like 12 episodes. I think a new episode just dropped. I haven't seen that one yet, but I think we have about like 12 episodes of the show. But it's good. I really like it. I like Daima. I know there's been some flack people have been giving it because they've been wanting it to be more similar to Super or Z. They wanted to continue off from Super. And Daima takes place before Dragon Ball Super, so characters aren't at their peak strongest, especially considering that the story has them being turned younger, so now they're not as strong as they used to be. But so far, I haven't really seen the detrimental effects of that because so far Goku has still defeated almost like any enemy that has come his way. So, not entirely sure what the detriment comes from them even being turned a little at this point. But maybe eventually they will come across a strong enemy. But I like it. It's given like adventure vibes from OG Dragon Ball now. With them like exploring a new world and having to get the Dragon Balls. So I actually do like what Daima does, and it feels like they do a good job of blending that with also the fighting of Z, because I think we've gotten some fight scenes semi-recently as well, and the fight scenes look fucking gorgeous with the animation. Like that, it is good. I'm enjoying my time with it. So far, it really does feel like Dragon Ball GT, but if it was actually competent, and like it's good so far. We even got Bulma on the adventure again. It's cool.
No?
Like Piccolo's
Let's
even
go.
there. That's nice to see Piccolo actually do stuff.
And the new characters are pretty cool. I like Glorio and Pansy. They're cool. Glorio seems like he's being a little suspicious. I want to see what's going on with him soon though. Seems like he's being a. I don't want to spoil anything for the show, but I will say Glorio. I want to see a little bit more about him, what his motive is. Seems a little interesting there. GT, but it's cooking exactly. GT, but it is cooking. But yeah, I like Daima. Daima's good. Good show. And Sparking Zero is a good game. Can't wait to see more DLC, and I'm probably can't wait to probably gonna be playing this for a while too. I like to go back to it every so often. Cam needs to play more of it.
I do. I had fun with it. I was like, there was no real reason for me not playing it as much at the time because when I played it, I had a lot of fun with it.
Now you can play it even more because now every annoying thing has been patched basically. The game is now more fun. What else came out? Yeah, Metaphor came out in this month. I don't have much to say because I'm not I'm like I haven't finished it, but I am really liking it so far. Very good game, very fun game. If anyone likes Persona, but you don't really like the vibe of the high schoolers and stuff, I highly recommend Metaphor because they kind of throw all that shit away and they're like, yeah, no, this is big boy stuff now.
You're an adult. Oh.
Like, I know not to say Persona dealt with baby themes or anything, to be fair. You know, there's still some mature themes in Persona, but Metaphor is like big boy things. There's racism, there's classism, there's fucking like there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of there's politics, you know. It's like, oh god, it's the real world, kid.
It's real life. Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool so far. I'm really enjoying it. I like a lot of the new mechanics. I like the battle system. It's great. I'm loving it. I'm loving Metaphor. It deserves a lot of the awards it won as well. The only part I'm upset about is apparently, according to some leaks, there might be a new version of Metaphor being released. So, you know, Atlas is doing Atlas things. I hate them.
Yeah.
They're annoying. Did anyone play web fishing?
I've seen
What
a
is
bit of
that?
web fishing.
It looks fun.
It's
Talking to strangers.
yeah, it's just like a chat room, but you get a little mini game of
You get to
fishing
fish
in it,
if you
so-
want to find friends.
Oh. I
It's
think
like-
I've heard about
It looks kind of like Animal Crossing too, like the visuals.
It has the same character design as Animal Crossing does.
Yeah, you like host servers. You talk to people. He's cute. I've seen some people play it and stream it. Animal Well. You guys see Animal Well?
Animal
Super Mario Party Jamboree. We can't talk about it yet.
Can't believe we haven't played that one yet.
Are we gonna play this game or what?
We have to play it
Bug want to play
soon.
it?
Bug doesn't have it.
Do I? I don't think I do actually.
That's what I was like. If Bug has it, we can play it, but Bug doesn't have it. We gotta play it soon, bro. I'm
We do
fixing
gotta
on
play
it.
that one.
I'm
I
fixing.
hear it's
I heard
as
it.
good as the old ones.
I heard it's good. I want to play it. I haven't seen like nothing about it. I just know it has a funny.
Same. I don't know how we've dodged it. For
I've
months.
been dodging
I don't know.
spoilers.
I don't know. I have dodged. most of
All
the
I-
Seen a few people play it.
You know how many
I've
VTuber?
seen
You know how many
one
fucking?
minigame
You
of the game.
know how many VTuber compilations I can't watch, Cam, because they're fucking playing this? You
I
monster.
can't watch Full Morning anymore.
I don't even think I've taken the plastic off the case yet.
I know that Ninji is in this game. I want to play as Ninji.
Excuse me, could
I
you
know
say
I can
that
play.
name again?
I know I can play as Bowser. I want to play as Bowser.
No, you can't play as Bowser. You're a woman. You gotta
What
play
do you
as
mean?
girl
I've seen people play as
characters.
Bowser. You saying?
No, you gotta play as girl characters. Sorry, those are the
Oh
rules.
fuck you! No.
Girls can play as girl characters.
But Bowser.
It's like
You
how
know,
but
they put Bowsette in the game.
yeah, there we go. Then Monica can play. Just like how Bug can't play as Princess Peach anymore. Sorry, Bug. No more Peach.
Why not?
Because you're a man, Bug. That's weird.
I'm gonna keep doing it. You can't stop me.
Actually,
I'm
what-
transition
what-
so I can
What
do it.
actually?
What
What
actually-
what are the characters that are in this game? I heard there's like a lot of like crazy picks. I'm actually what? What were you gonna say, huh? You be mean?
I forgot what the word was, and so I just stopped talking.
It's alright. Where the characters are in this game again? They got Mario. You got Donkey Kong. Oh my god, you can play as Goomba. Oh, you can play as Monty Mole. Plays Monty Mole. Wait, Bug, how you gonna play as Peach when they brought back your boy Koopa at the game?
Oh, that's true. Koopa is back.
Koopa's back. Spike is back, Bug.
Okay, but Baby Bowser isn't back, or Koopa Kid isn't back, so I don't care.
That is true. Monica, how you gonna sit there and play as Bowser when you can play as Pauline?
I don't give a shit.
I know you
I hate
don't.
that they're making her like a thing because I don't care about
They
her.
want her to be a thing. She's already in the new Mario Kart.
She's gonna be a thing. Like in 5 years, we're gonna forget that there was a time Pauline wasn't around.
Okay, but when's Ninja gonna be a better thing?
I
I'll
hope he
put,
becomes a thing.
put him in more games. I want Ninja in more games. Ninja time.
I'm ninjing out.
I'm ninjing out, bro. They got Boo.
Boo is in the game.
All right. What else? Is it time for us to talk about him? Amanda the Adventurer 2?
Yeah, it's time to talk about. It's time to talk about him, guys. It's time to
I
talk
didn't finish
about
talking about
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being
No, I think I'm scrolling down. It's time, baby. Sonic X Shadow Generations, baby.
unleashed. It was it. The year of Shadow was concluding
play
with
that.
this.
We concluded the year of was it the frightening year of Shadow or something?
No, the fearless year.
The
of Shadow.
fearless year of Shadow. It ends with Sonic X Shadow Generations. I haven't been able to play the Sonic Generations part, but from what I heard, it is Sonic Generations I've played before. So, but yeah, Shadow Generations, on the other hand, is probably some of the best controlling I have felt in the boost formula, and that is insane to me. The boom, I meant the boost. Yeah, some of the best controls in the boost. It's probably the best boost game, honestly. Like, I don't know.
Damn.
I might on the record to say it might be better than actual Sonic Generations. Like, it controlled so fucking good, dude. Like,
That's sick.
it controls well. Like, you can like move and turn on a dime. Like, without feeling like a weird tank like Sonic does. Shadow's fucking, like, the Chaos Control is so cool to use. The Chaos Spear is great. All the little shadow things you can transform into. Confusing, but they're cool. Besides Squid, I didn't really like Squid. Squid was kind of weird. I didn't really like it. It was hard to get used to. But I like all the other ones.
Hey,
Wait,
it's called Doom Morph Zero,
Shut
not
the
Squid.
fuck up. I didn't really like the Squid one, but all the other ones were cool. The story was great. I actually really loved the story. I love that it finally kind of gave Shadow. We fixed the whole Shadow problem of whether or not we're gonna keep Maria as a plot point for him and stuff, because Shadow was kind of hovering in his own little problem for a while of whether or not they wanted to use the Maria backstory or not. And I feel like this finally fully reaffirms his past, and it's good. I like it. I liked seeing Mephiles show up. I thought that was funny. But yeah, it was cool. The cutscenes were so good, bro. Fucking the animation is just going from those fucking stilted ass, ugly ass cutscenes we had in like Lost World and shit and Colors to like the beautiful animations we have in these cutscenes now. Like, Shadow is animated so fucking well, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm still kind of in the camp of we could use some new models for some of the Sonic characters, but with the way they animated them here, there might not even be an issue. Maybe they just needed a budget to actually give us good fucking cutscenes for these characters. Because holy shit, dude. The Frontiers money is coming in hot. And the Sonic movie money, I guess.
It is the best Sonic has been in quite some time, which is impressive because not even like 2 years ago he was in Frontiers, and that was already pretty good.
That was already
considering
pretty
that-
good.
Like,
Yeah.
the last decade of Sonic games, there had been like one good Sonic game.
And it wasn't even made by Sega. It was made by the
It
people.
wasn't.
It was made by fans that Sega gave money to.
Yeah, it was made by different people. It was
Yeah.
looking pretty grim there for Sonic for a bit, but yes.
All I'm saying is, for all the people who sit there and they say shit like Sonic Forces wasn't that bad, guys, Sonic Forces made Sega sit down and take a break and sort of make it like they made sure Frontiers was gonna be good. Like, Forces really made them say, okay, hold on.
I hope that when they do a new open world, open zone, or whatever they
Open
fucking call it,
zone.
when they do a new one, that it's sooner than Frontiers was the Forces, and I hope that it is better. I hope that
It's a good foundation. You know, it's a fun game. And Frontiers itself is a fun game, but I feel like Open Zone I think could use some tweaks. But I think it's work.
yeah,
It's
it needs
working.
a bit more. Needs a bit more. You need to fix that combat fucking system that is like not too good yet.
The combat system, and I think the boost levels need, if they get just get the gimmicks, get the mechanics from Shadow Shadow Generations, put those in the cyberspace levels, you're good. You're fine. The cyberspace levels have no issues if you just put
If
that.
they want to be, if they want to be really lazy too, they could just make them like classic Sonic stages. Like you could just make 2D stages again.
Yeah.
Like just make it look like 2D Sonic. It's not like there's options here. You don't got to keep doing like the boost formula, but like not as good.
Because I was like, because it's like, because the way they perfected it with Shadow, so I'm like, just use that, put it with, take Shadow out, put Sonic in.
Maybe
Like,
Sonic can just run across. It doesn't need to fucking, what is it, Doom Surf? He doesn't need
yeah,
that. He can just run.
just run across the water. That's where I'm like, this is good. I'm glad. Sonic's looking good. Future's looking good for Sonic. Happy for him.
That's what we all say. And then like next game like is bad and we're sad again.
I don't know. The next game's apparently a racing game, so I'm kind of curious as to what's gonna happen there.
Oh,
A racing game in the year of the Switch too. I mean, it's time to give up.
It's time to
Mario Kart's coming out that year.
to be honest.
That is kind of, I mean, hopefully it's one of the two cake situations, right? Because like Sonic Riders coexisted with Mario Kart, and that still did well. So
Sega All Stars was better than
yeah,
Mario Kart.
yeah, All Stars Race Transformed. Yeah, that's what I was like. So hopefully it just becomes a two cakes situation where you're just like, fucking Nitro Kart, Crash Nitro Kart was on the Switch eventually.
Doesn't anyone care?
What day? That was a good game.
Yeah.
Okay, how many people are playing Nitro Kart right now?
More people would be playing it if they ported it to PC.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Nobody play. They
That's
never
what
port
I'm
this shit.
saying.
That's what I'm like. If they fucking ported Crash Nitro Kart, more people would be fucking playing it because that's
It's
a
on-
good ass game.
It's on Xbox.
It's
I
on
think.
Xbox. It is.
And it's
It's
like,
on Xbox.
There's not even people playing Xbox games on Xbox. What are you doing porting Crash? I played the Crash Insane Trilogy on Xbox, by the way. It runs like ass. It is at 30 frames. It is at like 20 frames a second.
Yeah, I don't even- Yeah, but the title Cross World sounds interesting because I guess that might mean that it's actually going to be like we're going to like different Sonic world. I mean, it seems like it's taking the Sonic movie idea of the rings, teleporting them, because it looks like Shadow drove into a ring. So I'm assuming what it's going to do is we're going to be in a level and then mid-level it's going to change into another place. Like
To
going to
be
go
fair,
through the ring.
That's always been like a mainline Sonic thing because that was how Sonic 3 worked.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how Mania did it too. The big rings take you places.
Yeah, so that's what I was like, seems like that's how they're gonna do it. Is like they're gonna use the ring to take you to other places. I'm like, that might be cool, like Metal Harbor / Seaside Hill or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah, you're in like Metal Harbor and then like you're about to get hit by like the big giant fucking rocket and then you fall into like what's the musical place from Advance? It's like
Music Park, I think it was.
Music Park or something.
Yeah, you get thrown to Water Palace from Sonic Rush.
Yeah.
Back
You're
to
in
back.
Water
this one on
Palace.
track.
You're in Water Palace and you go down like one of the slides and you end up in Hydrosity.
Cam, you know what game is next? Pokemon TCG.
DCG.
DCG
This
Pocket.
game
Monica can talk
is-
about this too.
Yeah. Zero, I fucking hate Zero.
Oh, okay.
Because you want to know what he pulled? You want to know what he pulled? He pulled the Crown fucking Mew from the new pack. The rarest card in the set.
Toby hates me too, if it makes you feel any better. I didn't even send the image to show Toby, but Toby saw it and Han. They were like, I might just kill myself.
I pulled 2 3-star Celebies.
I pulled another one of those rainbow bordered Mews, Monica.
Yeah, I fucking saw.
I have 2 of them now.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's nice.
lord.
That's nice, honey.
I haven't even played the game of it. I've just been collecting the cards because I
Yeah,
like the
He
cards.
doesn't battle. I mean, I rarely battle too, but like,
I don't want to
I
learn.
do.
I'll take the time to learn eventually.
You
It's
get,
not
You get
much.
shit if you do it.
It's
It's
not
really
much.
not much. You get
I-
shit.
I got the game because I wanted to do the battle thing, and then the battle was very
Oh no,
simple
you don't.
and very
don't,
short.
Don't play TCG. Don't do TCG for the battles. You want to do it for the collection. The battles are always weird, even in like regular TCG when like the decks are bigger and stuff, and there's more stuff. Even then, it's weird.
So like when you first get the game, you don't have like amazing cards, obviously,
Mhm.
and at that time frame, trying to play the battle was more fun because like, well, okay, I don't have good cards, so let me try to pick and choose which things I can use or whatever. And it felt like it felt like there was some sort of skill in choosing which cards and when to use it. And at a certain point, it didn't take long, but at a certain point, when you get pretty good cards from just like drawing or whatever, and you go against the CPU who also has the really good cards, it is so much based on luck. It is
That is
ridiculous.
regular TCG too. Regular TCG, a lot everyone in regular TCG, like on the online app, you can use like most people just use like the built decks already, and the built decks usually decks are meant to like have gimmicks, right? The decks are meant to like have stuff in them. And you have to rely on that thing, but so it becomes a game of like, am I gonna pull this thing? Because if I don't, then I'm gonna lose.
Yes.
You have to pull
Yu-Gi-Oh.
your gimmick, or else
And
you don't.
you have to
you
you
don't,
have to
don't
do
win.
that. You have to do that at the higher difficulties too, because if you don't do that, if you try to have like a well balanced deck, then your cards are just too weak. Like
Yeah,
you
and
have
then
to
you just don't
have
have enough. You don't have enough.
you have to have one or two strong cards in your deck, or you just can't win the later difficulties
You need
because
strong cards, and you need. Sorry, I cut you off.
you're good because the opponent will have the one or two strong cards, and even if you have like 5 or 6 decent Pokemon, the moment their strong Pokemon comes, they just demolish you. And it's not like you can it's not like you have a bunch of time to build up anyway, because once you get 3 knockouts, the game's over. And there's some
In
cards that count as 2.
pocket, in all EX cards count as 2 points. In pocket, the way you win is you need 3 points instead of 6, and there's 20 cards in a deck instead of 60.
Yes.
And because of this, because of how how much they've scaled down the game and like dumbed it down, it literally is a race to see who gets the best card first. It is just a race at that point, because what you have to do in TCG Pocket when you battle other people is you have to build you build your bench and your hand as if you have your good card already.
Yes.
You have to prepare for when you get the good card, and then hope you pull it. If you don't, fuck you.
There has been
There
battles.
you cannot in regular TCG, in regular Pokemon TCG, right? There is some room where you can have a second plan, or a second or third plan, because of the downscale of this battle system and how small it is. There just is no option for you.
There
to have
is
a
no
second
plan B. You
Half
can't
of your
have a
deck-
plan B.
Half of your deck has to be based around the gimmick of your deck, and then the rest leaves barely any room for anything else. You just have like the rest of it is just like if you just need something to put out as like a
Filler
like a-
cards. They're
yeah,
filler cards.
yeah. It's not. It's really hard because you have to play as if you have your strong card already, and then hope you pull it eventually.
There has been battles where you flip the coin to see who goes first. I flip the coin to see who goes first. I go first. I see my hand. I put down the Pokemon, immediately see that the opponent put like their strongest card down, and just forfeit immediately, because you can literally tell exactly how the rest of the fight will go. Like it's so simple that just by the first hand, just by the first play of the card, there's sometimes I could tell you exactly what the next 6 turns will go like and why I lose.
Yeah, it's very predictable with the low amount of cards. Like the amount of supporter cards and trainer cards in the app is very little, so the meta is very predictable. Like in regular TCG, there's thousands of those fucking things, right? So when you play like TCG Online, which is the actual app, there's a lot more shit that can happen. It's for babies. It's genuinely just like it's like baby TCG.
The fact that you only have 20 cards and the fact that you only need 3 points means as soon as one thing happens, the game is done. You don't have the chance and opportunity to try and counterplay.
It is possible. It is possible that you. The shitty part is, in this, in the app, there are no energy cards. The energy comes from a bank, right?
That
So
too,
you can apply energy no matter what every single turn. You can apply one energy no matter what every single turn. In regular TCG, you have a set amount of energy cards, and you need to distribute them efficiently. And
yes.
you have to use them to, like, if you can run out is what I'm saying. You can run out, or you could not have any that turn. It's possible. And in this, you just don't. So, like, if someone throws out their strong card immediately, like, if the first turn they throw out their strong card, and you let them have 3 other turns where they can apply an energy to that card, and you can't kill it in time, and you can't kill the strong card in
The
time,
game's just done.
the game's done. Yeah.
Because they'll one-shot every other Pokemon that you have.
Yeah, basically. And then you won't have any time to prep, because they're killing every Pokemon you have.
Well, for the people in chat, the only reason why this is getting so much talk is because I don't collect cards. That's not my thing personally. And so when I heard that they were making a online or phone app where you can also battle, I was like, oh shit. Well, I guess I'll use this to get into both because I like the battle part. And if I can collect cards while doing it, then so be it. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean,
And
it's
so
fun, but, like, yeah, it's just really predictable.
Yeah, I did not think it would be as babified as it is, and that was just very disappointing for me.
The rules are generally the same, though. If you want to play actual TCG online, it is like the same exact shit.
Yeah, and I saw the app, and I went to go download the app, but the characters and everything in that game,
Is
at least on
old.
the app that I got, just looked so gross.
Old and gross and ugly.
It's very disgusting, but it is the game. That is the game, and you can't
Yeah.
open packs in that. You just have to buy them. You have to, like, buy them with the currency you earn.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Is like I don't think I'm gonna play enough.
If it helps you feel any better, there are no microtransactions in TCG Online. You cannot buy coins or gems. You have to earn it all.
Okay.
But
Well, I still use the Pokemon, the Pocket one every day. I just open cards and I will at times do the battle thing if it'll get like the events to get the new stuff. But other than that, I
I
will
just
not.
open every day to, like, do my daily packs, and that's it.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I
I
like
was
the
just
collection
disappointed in the
aspect.
battle shit. I came for the battle shit and got disappointed and stayed for collecting cards because I end up still doing that every day.
Yeah.
I just opened the card packs. Totally Spies got a video game.
What? Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
What? Is it good?
No.
I don't know why I asked. What do you mean, Cam? It's on the Switch.
No.
Cam, I have to look at the launch trailer. Cam, the spies are back. Bro, Cam, it's a top-down game. It's a top-down game. It's like Lego Star Wars, guys.
I can't remember what it was, but there was one basic thing that you can't do. I can't remember what it was that just like ruins a large portion of the game.
But it's like, actually not Lego Star, guys. It's like Gauntlet.
What? Fuck you.
Why do you hate Gauntlet?
I don't. I just think it's funny to make fun of you because that's such a game that, like, I didn't think anyone else would know about.
Veronica, the Totally Spies game. Alright.
I've never played Gauntlet. I just watched my sister play.
I can't remember.
I
I can't remember if they even do different things.
I don't know. The game just looked like it was a top-down game. It looked pretty bad. Oh my god, the next game is Death Note Killer Within.
That was, oh my god, I wanted to play that.
I also want to play that.
Forgot about that.
Me and Toby spent so much time watching people play that game.
we gotta play it at some point. We gotta get a group of people. We gotta try it. You do it. Mario and Luigi Brothership. I didn't finish it.
It is Among Us again, but it has some more.
It's got more things added to it, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Dale and Dawson's.
Yeah.
Which is like also, which is, it's like Among Us, but with a little more stuff to make it interesting. They can't just fully say it's Among Us, you know. And so I was like, yeah.
You can also kill from a distance. You don't have to be right up on someone to
Mhm.
kill them like in Among Us and the other Goose Duck game.
Using Goose Duck as an example is hilarious.
What's that game?
That's the fucking one Steel wanted us to play because he was like, "It's better Among Us, guys. It's better."
Was it?
It was for free Among Us, but it was like we already all
Yeah.
owned Among Us, so there's no point.
I thought Among Us was free.
No, it's like $7.
What?
It was free on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Is it better than the Office one you guys played? I don't know. The Death Note one seemed like it was pretty. It was more tactical, I'll say. The Office
Yeah,
was
I
just
like-
kind of more silly.
Yeah.
Brothership. I don't think I have really much to say about Brothership because I haven't gotten super far. I think I beat like the first like boss. It's pretty fun. It's Mario and Luigi. Nothing really much to say about it. I don't think I like it more than like Bowser's Inside Story yet, but I mean it's definitely a fun game. It feels like it's getting better as time went on. I was definitely not feeling it too much in the beginning. The beginning felt like it dragged for a very long time. I'm also not a super huge fan of the Luigi logic thing so far. But
Yeah, it being like too long or dragging out. It seems to be the main complaint I hear.
it drags. It really drags in the middle.
Lag from the
He's
middle.
right, Rabbit. It really drags in the middle. But yeah, fucking, it's pretty good so far, though. It's getting better so far. But I mean, it's happy to see Mario and Luigi's back. The franchise that a lot of people thought was dead, so it's cool to see Nintendo actually bring it back. It's also probably the biggest Mario thing to release the last year. Because like
Yeah.
everything else was just Luigi's Mansion and Peach.
Princess Peach, you're back.
Princess Peach, your Peach. Was there any other? Oh no, Dragon Quest. I want to play that.
There's a new Dragon Quest.
No, they did a remake, Dragon Quest 3 remake.
Oh right, I forgot
Oh.
3 remake came out this year.
I want to
man.
play it. I just need to find some time to just buy it because the problem is it's like never on sale and it's like $60, I think. And I'm like, I want to play it. It looks cool. It has the little Octopath Traveler like graphics, and I always want to play Dragon Quest, especially 3. So, yeah, Genshin Impact showed out on my Xbox.
Life is Strange, Double Exposure.
Stray.
Stray got a
came to
port.
Switch.
Again,
Yeah.
we've got to hurry up. We finally talk about the Switch too.
No, we gotta keep going, Zero. We gotta talk about
We're in
Prince of Growth
Dece-
with the
we're-
Horizon and the girl in the swimsuit.
We're in December. I think the only game left to talk about is Marvel Rivals.
Let's go.
Hold on. Yeah, because I haven't played my side yet, so can't really say anything about that game.
The Animal Crossing Pocket Camp complete.
Fairy Tale 2.
Lollipop Chainsaw got another port.
Yeah,
Indiana Jones and the
Big
Great-
Circle.
The big
I
circle.
got nothing to say about that.
Illinois Jack in the large circle.
We're talking about Marvel Rivals now.
Oh.
I genuinely have not opened Overwatch since that game came out.
I uninstalled Overwatch.
I probably could at this point, and nothing would change.
Because you guys were not playing it, and it was taking up too much space. I fucking uninstalled Overwatch. I was like, there's no, because I took a chance. I said, there's no way Cameron's gonna even get on Overwatch anymore.
I really don't think.
I'm like, Toby might, and I'm like, the Cam's not opening Overwatch. I'm uninstalling this shit. I uninstalled it.
I do not see myself as much as I loved Zenyatta. I don't know if I'm gonna play that game again.
There's no point. How much as he loves Zenyatta, but he ain't Cloak and Dagger.
He ain't Penny.
He ain't Penny, bro. It was one of those things where they were showing it, and it's like I had like a little bit of faith that the game would be fun, right? Like it was something where I was like, it looked fun from everything they were showing. I was like, it's probably gonna be fun. And then it came out, and I didn't expect it to be as good as it actually was when it came out.
Yeah. I vividly remember that, like, when the open beta came out at first, or the closed beta came out at first, I was like, all right, this looks interesting. Whatever. And I just forgot about it. And then I didn't care too much about it. I don't know what it was. There was like a time frame of like 2 days before it came out. I started looking at the gameplay because I think other people got like early access or some shit, and I was like, this game looks like it could be really fun. I'm excited about this. And then the game, like I was just thinking that for like 2 days, and then the game came out, and I was like, I played the game on launch for like 6 hours straight, and I'm like, I don't want to get off of this game.
Yeah, it's a really, it's like I honestly might be having more fun with this than I've ever had in like Overwatch, which I think is honestly like kind of because I liked
am.
Overwatch. Yeah, it's like I'm having more fun with this because it doesn't just feel like it's a hero shooter. Because there's characters who legitimately act and play differently. They play as you kind of expect them sort of to play. Some of them taking creative liberties with some characters, but for the most part, characters play how you kind of expected them to play, and it's actually like pretty refreshing. I think also the fact, I'm hoping they keep it and doesn't date this video, there's no role queue. So you can kind of, you know, pick and form a team that you think will work. Like, hey, maybe 3 DPS might work here, or maybe 3 healers might work here, or fuck it, let's all go tank. That probably never works, but you know, give it a shot.
I think the devs have said like on 3 separate occasions
That they're not
so
adding
far.
it.
Yeah.
So I'd hope they do stick to their guns. I don't think it needs it. I feel like roll queue would honestly kind of kill a lot of people's enjoyment if they do it.
In risk of dating this video even more, currently a lot of people are feeling that 3 supports is the meta.
3 supports might be. I've been 3 supports, 2 DPS, and 1 tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I mean, yeah, I could see it, and I think that's what makes me like this is because some team comps the 2-2-2 does work still, and some the fucking 1-3-2 works. It's like that's what I like. There's choice. I like that there's choice. It makes fights more interesting instead of just okay, well you know what to do, guys, 2-2-2. And then you got people just being like, you know me, I only know what the healers do, or you know me, I only play DPS.
Yeah.
Like, you're still gonna get those people, but it's just like there's less of a chance they're gonna be carried to fucking high rank only knowing how to play those characters.
I will say though, I am not against the idea of role queue as like a whole for this game because there are times where I just want to do one thing and open queue just kind of fucks that up a bit. But I don't know, there's people like you should just learn every character, not every character, you should just learn every role or something. And it's like, well, that's cool advice, but some people just aren't going to. Like it'd be perfect if people did that. It'd be great in like a perfect world if people did do that, so every person can flex and every person just has like a preference. But that just isn't going to happen.
That's just not realistic.
That's not realistic. I understand people keep saying that, but that's not realistic to expect people to do. And so then if I decide I'm going to flex, I think there was like 2 days where I was like, I'm just gonna derank myself, bro. Because if I'm not healer, we're losing. And so there was like 2 days I was playing. Like I'm just gonna flex to see how this ends up. And every game except one, I had to play tank because it was 4 DPS, 1 healer, or 3 DPS and 2 healers, and people just didn't want to do tank. And I get that there's not a need for a tank. If I really wanted to, I could have just gone like DPS or support and had like 3 DPS, 3 support or whatever. But I'm like, everyone's not gonna have fun on our team if we don't have one tank attempting to push them back. And it's just like, tank, people don't want to play tank. That was my lesson. People don't want to play tank.
People don't want to play tank. They don't want to do it. You find some people who play them. I do think that is the one thing I will say that I like about this game also more than like Overwatch is that they feel like they're making an effort to make the other roles still have fun characters to play as. Like there are healers and tanks that are fun to play as much as DPSs, or at least close enough as them.
Because I did feel like that's something with Overwatch where you could always tell that the healers were just clearly not even that mechanically fun compared to like the other characters in the game. Like they'll add all this shit to like Tracer and shit and all this other stuff to every other DPS, and then they're like, Lucio heals people while going fast. The only fun about him was being able to go on the walls. They're just like, okay.
Yeah.
They always severely limited it, and it's like, yeah, it's like this one, it's like they're trying, because they're like, look, Luna Snow can skate. She can also freeze people. Again, Loki's got a, he can steal people's fucking, the entire fucking self and just play as them.
He can still there. He can go invisible. He can teleport immediately to a different clone.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Again, Rocket's basically just a DPS.
Rocket is
just
Rocket
with little
basically,
fucking other extra
bot
stuff.
DPS running around person. I literally use him to bait their dive DPS away from the fight.
Fucking, I still think Invisible Woman has a lot to her kit. I was not even expecting a healer to have. Like pulling and pushing people. Like
when they were showing her off or whatever, literally her entire kit, like every single thing, every single button on her kit is like a DPS mage dream. Not DPS, a support mage dream. It's like, oh, I have a button to like sneak around. Oh, I have a button to literally push them off of me. Oh, I have a button to have to constantly heal a flying character, a flying teammate that just wants to go somewhere else. Oh, I have a button that pierces through my teammates to do damage to their opponents while I'm hiding behind my tank. Oh, I have a button to heal myself by giving like a teammate the shield or whatever. I can shield myself. Oh, I have a button to make the divers move slower so I can hit them. Or every single button that she has is like what a support has wanted in any of their mains ever, all into one character.
It really is fucking good. She's really hard to like get down. As someone who plays Spider-Man, Invisible Woman's kind of a pain in the ass for me to get her sometimes. She definitely is not as easy as like Cloak and Dagger for me to kill. But I mean, I can get her if her shit's down though. She can't get away for long. I saw
her entire kit is just like it's crazy.
Saw someone in chat say no one wants to just solo tank because of the same reason people hate it in Overwatch. Solo tank gives you too much shit to manage. I can understand that, but also, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I never had an issue too much with solo tanking, mainly probably because I play Doctor Strange if I have to solo tank. Like, he's like the second main I play. So it's like, I don't have too much of an issue as long as the DPSs are going to do their goddamn job if I'm going to be solo tanking. It's like, y'all better be killing them if I'm going to be the one tanking. Like, I don't know. But yeah, because I like playing Strange. He's fun to play. Like I feel like even if I'm a tank, I do damage. I feel like I'm still able to handle characters. I like my little put up my little shield like I'm Reinhardt. I like the Eye of Agamotto. I just pop in and fucking make everybody worthless for a bit.
I've started to really like Magneto. I was playing him earlier today. I was actually kind of popping off with Magneto.
Cooking with Magneto.
I found out that he is so good. He is so good for walking up to their tank, looking past their tank, and just sniping the supporters. Like his shots have like, if I hit them well, they can kill him in 3 hits. It's just it's just 3 easy pops. And if I don't kill him, I literally hit them where they go half health and just want to walk away. And it's so easy to ignore the other tank with him.
Oh, fucking, it is just, yeah, no, fucking, like, because even as a solo tank, I have sat there and dealt with 2 tanks before as just Strange, because I'm doing a lot of damage, and then if the healer is just sitting there healing me as the tanks are trying to kill me, they can't kill me, and I'm doing more damage than they are by my empowered fucking, leave me darkness. I'm fucking like one shot. That's the other thing. It is so satisfying to just be Strange and have a DPS on you, and you're like, bro, who the fuck are you? And you just fucking push him away with your fucking move and just fucking one shot him. Like, get off me, bro. Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, the fucking whip combo. Fucking hit him with the fucking Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know, fucking Strange is he's fun. Fucking Thickster in chat says, I hate Cap's kit, but because this dumb fuck Instalock Moon Knight, I gotta bust my ass and tank shit while he does only 4k damage.
Yeah.
It does suck, but
Oh
I
my
think
God.
that's why I've also been trying to find healers that I enjoy, so that I'm like, if I can't play DPS, I'm gonna try to at least find other aspects in the other roles.
Yeah.
It's also actually not been that hard for me to get DPS though recently. I will say that. Like, I don't know. In ranked, I'm typically just get semi-lucky. I've been getting DPS like a good amount of times.
I think people just don't want to do tank because there's been very few, but there've been few games where I play and there's like two insta lock supports also. I just don't think I've played any game recently, or I don't think I've soloed queued recently where those two insta lock tanks.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I played like one with an insta-lock tank, and it's been surprising. Most people will play healer though. I think people typically, mainly cloak and dagger.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to tell. I was telling that to Toby. Because me and Toby were playing ranked. They kept having to fight Cloak and Dagger a few games. And I'm like, I swear to God, Cloak and Dagger is one of the most picked character in this entire fucking game.
I think people are starting to realize how good Cloak
They
and
are
Dagger is, 'cause
versatile.
a lot of people were talking about Mantis and Luna a long time, but I think people are starting to realize how fucking good Cloak and Dagger is once people have started to realize what their ult does.
Yes. Now they have 4 dashes. People have been looking at it. It's funny because,
Yeah.
fucking Toby started getting me to fucking do the thing. Like, it was like one game, I think I heard like Iron Man's ult. Toby was like, don't move. And I was like, oh yeah, right. just cloak us.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that too.
I did a fucking cool ass thing though. We fucking played. I need to get the highlight and post it somewhere. Fucking the Iron Man. It was me, Oak, and Toby were playing. The fucking Iron Man was ulting, and I was playing Strange, and he was about to ult us. I legitimately did. I was like, I'm gonna fucking try it. I flew up into the air and just blocked the shit right in front of him. That was just like, yeah, no. That should kill him. He should die.
That also you know that's what it should. Like if it's blocked,
It
I
was
feel like
he
it
was
should.
in the explosion. It should kill him.
But then I don't know. I feel like there needs to be some sort of because you know what? No, fuck it. Actually, he does need some fucking risk of just flying in straight to the ground and just blowing it up straight at the ground and killing 4 people. It should kill him also.
It should kill him too.
He should walk away from that. He needs a risk.
Toby's in the chat. I remember that. That was goated.
Hi, Toby.
Hi, Toby. Toby's fucking Cloak and Dagger ults were also fucking good. That was like, oh, I think, who was it? It was like someone, like, anytime. I think it was you too. You do the same thing. Fucking. Yeah, maybe, I know specifically it was you, Cam, with your fucking, every time I think it was one of the characters or ult, you instantly ulted.
Oh, Strange!
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
Strange.
it was Strange.
Whenever
You did
Strange
that,
ulted, I'm like, all right, bet, bitch.
You did that, yeah. Toby was really good at doing that too, and to get us on fucking point. Toby's ults for Cloak and Dagger have been saving us. And again, we've had the few stragglers who just wouldn't get on the ult when Toby would ult, and it's like, what are you guys doing? Please.
I was playing earlier today, and I had to type in chat, "Please stand in my ult when I ult, please." And then one guy, the guy who didn't walk in, I can tell he was joking, but he was like, "Ha, just kidding. We don't actually like your healings. We don't want to be healed. I'd rather die."
I'd rather die. Yeah, no, this game, I feel like, did not just sit here and talk about nonsense about the Marvel Rivals. This game's definitely going to survive, I think, a good while, unless they just make a really dumb decision. But
they have a lot of
it's free
variety with
money.
the characters.
It's free money right now for them. Like, they have to really try hard to fuck it up, I think, at this point. Because they even said the character release schedule is like, what?
1 character every month and a half, which I don't understand how they're gonna do. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I understand, like,
two
they have all the
characters?
characters, whatever.
Wasn't it 2 characters every month and a half?
This season, yes, because they're
Okay.
doing the special with the
Because of
Fantastic Four.
Four. But normally
But
it's gonna be
from-
one character.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Is,
gonna be a hard thing to maintain. I feel like I am curious as to how they're gonna maintain that. That would be interesting.
I don't get it.
Like, I know they have a lot of Marvel characters, but yeah, it's like when it comes to just making a fundamental kit for a character, how can you? It's gonna. How are you
Doing
gonna make them that
once every
original?
month and a half is crazy to me. I don't know how that's going to turn out. I know some people were saying that they think the main issue is going to be balancing every month and a half with a new character, but I think the bigger struggle on them is trying to think up an original kit once every month and a half. I don't know how that's going to work like a year. I don't know how they're going to do that for a year.
I don't know either. Wait, someone in chat. I love that Cap has a cooldown to put his shield back up when Strange doesn't. And someone else said Cap has a cooldown even though he always has the shield on him. That is true. No, I've played. That is actually one of the reasons why I actually despise Captain America playing as him sometimes. Is because, yeah, I'll be like, guys, my shield is down. I don't know why. It's on your fucking person, Cap. Pick the shield up. What are you doing?
Move your arm.
Yeah, just put it back up, Captain America. But yeah, no, it's on cooldown. Like, what do you mean cooldown? Fucking
Oh my
stupid.
God.
Start ripping
I
off
think-
DC. Should get Calendar Man in the game. True, Toby's right. We need Calendar Man.
This game just has a lot of variety with the characters
Stanley.
already.
Get
Like there's a lot of characters, especially with the mobility. And I know I've heard from people saying that this is one of the reasons why they prefer Overwatch to Rivals is that this game has a lot more mobility to it, and Overwatch is more just shooty. And I mean, I guess if that's
For me, that's the
really
opposite.
the
That's
thing-
why I love Marvel Rivals
Yeah,
more than
exactly.
Overwatch.
That's exactly my reason for loving this game more. But I get people have preferences. It's the same reason why people like Valorant so much. It's like a tactical shooter. You don't have to worry about movement so much. It's a lot more slow and shooty than this type of game. But this is, I don't know, bro. It's
I love that Spider-Man. This is a good Spider-Man game because it makes you feel like Spider-Man, guys.
as much as I don't even play Spider-Man, I would not want the game without him because it
He's
is
so
it is
fucking
like
fun.
it is such a unique experience playing against a Spider-Man, and it makes me have to fucking God. I have to have a specific strat just for this fucking bitch. I just
Like fighting Spider-Man is like I can see why Spider-Man's villains fucking hate him. I hate fighting this guy. He's everywhere.
I hate him. Fuck him. I hate him.
You know what? I'm starting to agree with fucking Venom, bro. Kill this man.
Somebody eat this bitch.
Somebody kill the spider. Then playing as Spider-Man, I feel like an annoyance. It's great. Yeah, I feel like I'm because it's one of those things where when I jump in and I ult and I kill like 3 of the guys and I'm like, I know they're pissed right now.
Yeah.
I know they are so fucking mad right now.
You were not in existence 2 seconds ago, and now you're in front of me, ulting in front of me and the 2 supports.
Telling me not to mess with the amazing Spider-Man. I feel the same with Star-Lord though. I feel like I'm so fucking annoying because I'm just like backflipping and then flipping over here.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm over here.
But Jesus Christ, the euphoria I feel killing a Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, it feels great when you kill him. I feel the same when I kill someone else. But yeah, good game. I'll try to keep this to a minute because it has been 3 hours and we have not even talked about the Switch. Guys, I don't know if Monica's here anymore.
Did you guys see the Twitch Rivals
I did.
Marvel Rivals drama?
We should
Wait,
talk
what's
about it
the-
after
wait.
Switch because I can talk a little bit more about that.
Oh, okay.
but-
Yeah, well, okay, we'll talk about the Nintendo Switch right now. I don't even know if Monica's still here. Monica? Monica, no!
No.
Save it for next year's ZK.
Annual Zcast is gone.
I actually don't know if she had much to talk. I'm gonna text her on her phone just in case.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're talking Switch 2. I mean, is there that much to really talk about?
It's bigger. It is better, and
The only
now it is Mario.
Because the only thing I think I can really talk about with the Switch 2 is like hypothetical stuff people have been talking about. Because one thing
Yeah.
I've been seeing is the question of what are they gonna do with Smash Brothers? Because I've seen
What
two.
are they gonna do?
I've seen two takes on this. I have seen the well, actually, before we go into that, let's just talk about the Switch 2 itself, the design and stuff. Because I feel like this obviously this better start off.
It looks like a Switch 2.
It looks
I-
like the definition of like a pro version of the Switch.
Yeah.
Switch
And
Pro.
I don't know. I really was not interested in getting a Switch 2 up until a minute in this video.
When they showed Mario Kart.
No, what that
Oh,
not even.
yeah. Oh, we talking about like with the mouse?
Yes.
Yeah, like, do we have to share our crackpot theory now, even though
Bro,
other people have
don't
said
care.
it?
This is not a theory, bro.
I
This is not a
think it
theory.
I think that's the accepted theorem at this point.
Yeah, it's
This
the
is-
theorem. Big Bang theorem. Bazingle.
I don't think this is like hypothetical at all.
So
actually.
when it first was shown, me and Bug and like Cam and people who were joining the VC after while me and Bug were talking about the Switch 2. Cause mind you, I'm sharing the story here. Fucking I shit you not. Me and Bug were sitting in the VC at like 7 to 8 o'clock in the morning. We were just sitting there and we're just vibing. We typically just sit there, we just talk about stuff, we want to talk about stuff, and we're sitting there, and then Bug just brings up casually. He's like, oh yeah, did you hear about like that rumor about how the Switch 2 might be revealed this week? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not putting any stock in it. I don't think it's gonna happen. And as soon as we said that, Bug's even like in the middle of discussing how he thinks it's not really gonna happen, I get a ping in like a random ass Discord server. I like scroll down to look, and it's a video that says an update from Nintendo. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I click it, and then I fucking see this fucking video, and I'm like, Bug, they just announced the Switch 2. And he's like, what? Like, we are flabbergasted. I'm like, they just announced the Switch 2.
God.
Like, it is insane. They just randomly dropped this shit out of nowhere. Like, we just willed it into existence by remembering. But yeah, no, our crackpot theory was this little thing in the middle on the top above the little black part of the Joy-Cons. Those aren't on regular Joy-Cons. So our theory and a lot of other people's is that that's supposed to be like a mouse cursor reader thing, and that we assume that you're going to be able to control the Joy-Cons as a mouse if you put them on the ground like this. Like, you put it like that, and then you can move it as a mouse. Because there's even like a little clicker thing that's bigger on the back now too. So yeah, that's where and a lot of other people are thinking like the Joy-Cons are gonna be mice.
Could be. It would make a lot of motion control games like have the option to use mouse control if they really want to.
It would allow League of Legends, guys. League of Legends on the Switch.
They even had, I just now noticed too, if you go back, they had like a little add-on, a clip-on to the Joy-Cons where it makes it smoother.
Yeah,
yeah,
now
on the
there's a
table.
thing. Yeah, on the table there's like a little thing to, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, you put like a cover over it so that the little connecting
Yeah.
thing doesn't get like cut or anything.
That,
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they put it in it. Yeah, it snaps into it. I even noticed that. It snaps into a cover before it hits the table. It has to be a mouse.
It's a mouse, dude.
It's a mouse.
It's not a theory. It's
Yeah,
a mouse.
because why else would there be a cover for it to go on the table? There's the cover. It's a mouse. It's a fucking mouse.
Also, it's a wrist strap, Zero. See the wrist strap at the end?
True.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it is
What
the
if it's
wrist
a
strap. Yeah, it is. I can see it.
What if it's a wrist strap?
But why would they snap it into the wrist strap to put it on the table like that? It's a mouse.
It's a mouse.
It has to be a mouse. It's a fucking mouse. But yeah,
Finally.
I like the design though. It's cool. It's cute. It looks cool.
Funnily, it looks more like the Steam Deck now.
It does. Nintendo's really trying to kill the competition now.
Our only competition, the Steam Deck.
Now it will die. But yeah, new
I heard
Mario
some
Kart.
people
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I heard some people disappointed in how like boring it looks because it does kind of just look like a new console, like every other kind of gaming console. I think it looks fine.
I think
it
I
looks
think it looks
like the Switch.
it's just as colorful. I feel like it's. I mean, I guess I can see their point because it's like Nintendo always looked kind of weird, but honestly, I always thought the Wii U kind of just looked like every other console. Like if you're not counting the gamepad, like the Wii U looked pretty basic. It was just black.
So.
Well, they took all the color off of this one. I mean, I don't dislike it, but like, I guess to their point, the Joy Cons aren't like full red and
Yeah.
blue anymore.
They aren't full red and blue anymore, but it's like I don't know. I think I
Maybe-
like the subtle tones.
Maybe in the future there'll be like versions of it where
There
it's
have
like
to.
reversed.
I think
Where
it's
it's like-
also Nintendo's new marketing where they definitely try to market the Switch towards everybody and not just kids anymore, you know? So they don't want their thing looking kiddie-like anymore. They want to make sure that their console looks like, hey, anybody could use this. You know?
Even children.
Even
adults.
yeah, adults can enjoy a Nintendo Switch. You know, they don't want you walking around with your colorful colorful little baby console. You gotta have your
My
man's
My
console.
Mario Super new Nintendo 3DS, which bulges out on his nose, and I can be like, guys, I have a console.
Yeah, the fucking new 3DS that has that Yoshi fucking faceplate on it. That big old fucking Cam at the airport. Fucking Cam at the airport playing on his Yoshi green new 3DS. Grown ass man, bro.
Leave me alone.
Oh my god, the colorful Yoshi faceplate. That's the one Cam would have.
Look at it.
Okay, got all the Yoshis on it. But like I was saying, because there's not really much to say about this Mario Kart besides 24-player Mario Kart. Sounds really fun. Hope the netcode can survive it.
Okay, I want to talk about this. Do we? Because I see there's like 24 spaces. Could that just be the track? Because we see there's only 12.
There is only
Players.
12 players. I think there might be a mode for 24 if I had to guess. There's probably going to be like a 12 mode and a 24 mode.
Has there been any like other racetracks?
Because there hasn't been that as far as I'm aware. They've all had it accurate for all the starting points to be 12. There hasn't
Okay.
been one where there's been 24. I'm thinking there's going to be 2 modes, like one for 24 player and one for 12 player for people who don't want to play as 24.
Yeah, actually, that's probably what it is. I don't think they want to get rid of 12 altogether.
Because another interesting thing I realized about this Mario Kart is that this will technically be the first Switch Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like, because we never had one on the regular Switch. It was Mario Kart 8 from the Wii U. So this is the first time they're building a Mario Kart from the ground up on the Nintendo Switch. So, like,
I
that,
really hope it's 24 players.
I'm hoping it. Or crackpot theory, because this is the first one being made for the Switch, maybe this is going to be on both Switch 1 and Switch 2, and maybe 24 players will be an exclusive mode to the Switch 2 version of the game. Compared to if you're playing on a Switch 1. Like, maybe only people who have Switch 2s can play on fucking, like, 24 player mode. I don't know. It's almost like it could be a knockout mode in chat. That could also be interesting if there's, like, a knockout.
If they just add that just cause, that'd be cool.
Okay, but guys, now we have to discuss, how do you think they're going to do Smash Brothers? I saw 2 different sides of the argument on Twitter. I saw people saying they should just port over Smash Ultimate with like a better version, but then I saw people saying they should just make a new one because it's backwards compatible. If you want to play Smash Ultimate, you can just play Smash Ultimate.
I don't think they're gonna just port it over. I think they're probably gonna do something different and make a new one. I don't see why.
The only thing I could see is porting it over with like
port it
all the
over.
DLC available, but it's like it's not like but I'm gonna assume the Switch 2 is gonna use the same eShop as Switch 1, so porting over with all the DLC would be kind of like unnecessary.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason why they would
That's
just
less
port it
money for
over.
them. They wouldn't do that. Never.
That's less money. I guess theoretically they would have to make a new Smash Brothers. It's just,
Yeah.
are we ready?
I don't know if this is the thing people like to hear from someone, but I don't know why we're gonna need one, because they're just gonna have a new Smash and remove characters. And I feel like having the game that had all the characters
Yeah.
be the last one would be the best ending. instead of let's make another one, but let's start taking away characters again.
That is kind of the problem. Even Sakurai himself said that he kind of shot himself in the foot with the everyone is here in terms of having to make another Smash Brothers. Because, yeah, there's physically there's no way to one-up the fact that you brought every single character back unless you just continuously keep bringing them back.
Which I don't think they would.
Which
I don't think they
would
have
limit the roster, I'd suppose, yeah.
I don't think they would make a new Smash with all like 80-something characters and then add some more.
I mean, if they would, that would be cool. I'd accept it if they found a way to do it. I just think copyright-wise, that would be insane. How would they figure that out?
Yeah.
There's like 20 companies already like about fucking Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
They had to like they're fighting, and they had to fight pretty hard because with shit with like Jump Force, that shit works on like a license. For Nintendo, it's like we get to keep it in the game. We don't, it's not like in 5 years' time, Square Enix is like, okay, give us Cloud back.
Yeah, like, so yeah, it's like, if Nintendo, it's one of those dream scenario is that they literally just make Smash Ultimate bigger. Like for the new Smash Bros, like they bring everyone back and they give us like new stages. Because I don't think they didn't really have to bring back all the stages too, honestly. I think really just the characters are fine. They could give us all new stages, I feel, with some returning ones. Kind of do something what Brawl did with Melee, where there's only like 10 returning Melee stages. Like, they could just give us a bunch of new stages if they somehow find a way to get everyone back. But yeah, overall, I think, yeah, it's almost like, would people be satisfied with a new Smash Brothers if they had to start cutting characters from the everyone is here? Without, like, obvious cuts that wouldn't really matter, like Roy, or, like, fucking, I don't know, fucking Dark Sam. Well, see, it's not even a character slot. I don't fucking know.
I think people would be satisfied, but that's my thing. I wouldn't be. I feel like I'm in the minority of not wanting a new Smash, even though they're just gonna remove some characters. But
I think that's why I was kind of in the enhanced. I think that's why I was kind of in the enhanced port, fucking enhanced Switch 2 version, like camp, because I was like, I feel like Ultimate is such just a good groundwork of a game.
I would prefer that, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think what's going to end up happening is they're going to make a new Smash for the Switch 2 and then have, just remove some of the characters and then start adding new characters again. I think that's the route they're going to end up going. But if they go either of the two, where they just port over Ultimate or expand Ultimate, either one of those two, I would prefer.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I would have preferred just like expanded Ultimate, because someone else made a good point. They're like, when they start cutting characters, a lot of people's wish lists just end up being characters who used to be in the game.
Yep.
Because like that's what it was for Smash 4. People kept asking for Wolf. People kept asking for fucking. I don't think Roy had that many. Lucas had them, and then before his DLC came out, Mewtwo. People were asking for since Brawl. Like people just keep asking for characters who got cut out. So yeah, it's like ultimately. I don't know. Ultimately, yeah, I don't know. Smash Brothers. We could have just Super Smash Kart if they didn't fucking put Mario Kart here. It's like I do definitely feel bad about the whole idea of Nintendo never doing a big old Nintendo crossover if Smash Brothers is over. But it's just like I don't really know what to do that would make everybody satisfied.
Yeah, you have to. At this point, you kind of just have to wait for it to become like an obscure series again. You gotta let it die out and let the hype disappear and let the fan base kind of move on, and then like you come back in like 10 years and it's like, guys, Smash Bros is back.
Super Smash Brothers is back. I mean, I don't know. I'm more because look, man, it took us so long to get Sora. I don't want character cuts. He just made it in.
He is first on the list.
He is first.
No. No, it'll be Sonic because they haven't given him new moveset.
I saw a tweet. This might be like Yoshi Main's getting ready to play the new Smash game, the same character they've been playing since 1999. And then someone was like, correct.
Yeah, correct. Bro controls the same way, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna play in the same way in the new one too. Bet your darn whippy I will.
Oh, look at that. A new up smash? Oh my god, fellas. What does this mean for the Yoshi community? They've changed one of his moves.
Going places.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm curious to see because I think the other thing is, like you said, Bug, waiting for it to die. It's just, I feel like Smash Bros. Makes them too much money for Nintendo to just, like, not do anything with it. I feel like they're gonna do something. What it's gonna be is up in the air.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah, I know. All I know is it's gonna be something. I know some people are saying a reboot, which just adds, like, the 12 characters from Smash 64 again. We start all over. But I'm like, as Cam said, and as I said, then we just start getting oh my god, guys, he's back in the game.
Guys, Cloud is back.
I think they could get away with cutting, like, the roster in half, but mostly cutting out some Nintendo characters and just not bringing them back. I feel like there are some dated characters who you could easily cut out because no one really talks about it anymore, like Min Min. Like, ARMS isn't going to be a property anymore, Nintendo, so...
You could cut out, like, almost all of Fire Emblem.
I think it'll be wild if Min Min is still somehow
If Min Min
in
is
this
still
new game.
somehow there, that is insane. Because, yeah...
She's important.
Is she?
Ice
No.
Climbers gets to stay.
The fucking Concord of Nintendo over there.
How many people have played Ice Climbers? How many people bought Ice Climbers?
Ice Climbers gets to stay because they have the Veterans Pass, bro. They've been here since Melee. They get the Veterans discount.
Veterans.
Like, we can
discount.
remove them. We can remove Young Link, because Toon Link is already basically that. You can cut out Pichu. You can probably cut out, like, Corrin. You can keep Byleth since it's the most, like, recent one. You can get rid of Corrin. Maybe... Or you probably get rid of Roy again. Get him out of here.
Goodbye, Roy. Goodbye, Roy. Goodbye, Ike.
Roy's the fucking that Simpsons picture of Mo throwing fucking Barney out with Barney still inside the bar. It's just fucking Nintendo throwing Roy out the fucking bar for Roy to just be back there again. It's like, how does he keep showing up?
Roy's our boy.
He keeps coming back. You could probably remove him. You got to keep Lucas and Ness because they both represent different parts of Mother. You can remove some Pokemon. I think Greninja can finally fucking leave.
Greninja could leave again.
Greninja could leave. You can keep Lucario because I feel like he's kind of he's a very popular Pokemon, I think, at this point. Mewtwo.
Kill off Incineroar.
You kill.
Incineroar's gonna leave and I hate it.
Yeah, he's got to die. Actually, I don't know.
Incineroar could be replaced with like a new variety.
I don't know. We say that, but Incineroar was a part of Kieran's roster in the Pokemon DLC, so I don't know.
I don't know. I think Kieran should kill himself.
I think you should too. But yeah, you do new Pokemon starter probably. Mario. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate Mario every time because it's like he has so many characters and you don't know who you would get rid of.
None of them play like similarly at all
Yeah.
either. They're all like unique
Because
besides like Luigi and Daisy.
Because like I hate Bowser Jr., but I'm like, can I even really get rid of him? He's a pretty unique playing character. And I'm like, fuck. He has to stay.
All of Mario.
Dr. Mario gone. Guys, Dr. Mario doesn't take up a character slot, I'm pretty sure. I think he's an Echo Fighter. Actually, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
Okay, get rid of him.
We can finally get rid of Dr. Mario.
Finally, get that man
Why the
out of
fuck
here
was he in
again.
the first
Why
place?
was he in Smash 4?
Why did he come back?
He was in Smash Ultimate because everybody's here. Okay, no, he was not because he was in Smash 4. Why was he in Smash 4?
We decided to treat these characters a little differently this time and call them Echo Fighters.
Dr. Mario doesn't count as that, though, apparently.
He's too different, apparently.
Because he's got a different down. Again, I don't know who else you'd really remove, though, besides the ones we just mentioned. I mean, Little Mac has to stay. That's Punch-Out.
You could remove Ice Climbers and just keep Little.
No! You can't remove Ice Climbers. Stop. You gotta remove
Get Dark Pit up out of here.
He's an
He's
Echo. No,
Echo
he's
Fighter.
actually an Echo. You can't. He doesn't add any character slots.
He doesn't consume one, Cam.
You know
He's
what,
gotta
Cam?
stay.
You know what, Cam? I think it's time for Rob to leave.
No.
Rob saying, we already have NES reps. It's time to say goodbye.
We already.
Rob."
I was about to say Duck Hunt Dog is probably should have been the new Rob.
No.
No. Why are the Mii's still here? They're not even relevant.
Why are they 3 characters?
Why are the Mii's here, bro? It's called the Nintendo Switch. Unless they're about to be called the Mitches, they need to get out of here.
No,
That sounds
these
like
are
you
staying.
slurred at them.
The Mitches.
The Mii's are staying. They're so important.
Wii Fit Trainer can stay. Wii Fit Trainer is the Wii representative. This is the
Nah,
top selling Wii
the,
game.
the Mii's are the Wii representative. Wii
It-
Fit's just here.
It's either Wii Fit or the Mii's. Someone's got to
Oh.
leave.
Goodbye, Wii Fit Trainer.
No! Guys, I think it's time for Pac-Man to go.
Pac-Man, no. We gotta finally say goodbye to Mega Man after all this time.
They would never. No, they would do that too for no. They would
would- they
remove
would do
him
that.
and then add him back as DLC.
That guy's Mega Man.
That's the problem. There's not many characters you can like. I think theoretically, like justifiably remove and say this makes sense and is okay.
Rob.
Yeah, besides Rob, you got to keep Mr. Game and Watch.
Sorry, Cam, you can't get rid of Mewtwo. He's forever.
Did you just say Mewtwo?
Yeah.
He's like one of the most popular Pokemon.
Well, we already have Lucario.
Actually, to
Can
get
we-
rid of,
we could-
I'd rather
leave
them get rid of
Lucario.
Lucario than fucking get rid of Mewtwo. Mewtwo's so good. They added him back as DLC in Smash 4.
He's so good, he was there twice.
Greninja can also leave. I said like Greninja and Greninja, Lucario, and Incineroar are probably all fucking getting the axe.
I mean, like, look at that DLC. It's like all these people are returning besides like Piranha Plant.
Oh my baby.
You know he'd come back. I'm not even gonna pretend like they won't bring him back. I'm
They're
not
gonna be
even
like-
gonna
We're gonna
pretend.
be like, Sakurai will come up on screen and be like, "We couldn't bring back all the DLC fighters. However, we did bring back a few." And Piranha Plant shows up.
He's gonna be like, we were not able to get back any of them besides one.
Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant and Byleth have been saved.
Oh thank God. We couldn't get Terry or Kazuya, but we got Piranha Plant.
Actually, that's the other thing. I know everyone keeps saying like, "Oh, these DLC characters are going." Do they really think SNK is gonna sit there and say, "Sorry, we're not giving you Terry again"?
They'd probably give Terry for free at this fucking point.
Well, I don't think they care.
They're just making a new Fatal Fury game.
Yeah, Pyra and Mythra are probably gonna stay, or maybe they might get replaced with Xenoblade 3 character
Maybe they like
Neo.
Mia or Noah.
Kazuya kind of has to stay. It's Bandai Namco. Same with Pac-Man. It feels weird that those are their children that they put in this game. These are very two separate characters.
Sad day. I think Zero's finally time. We gotta say goodbye to Wari.
What? I don't know what they would do for the new Smash Brothers. If anything, I'm more so curious what they
hard.
would. If anything, I'm more so curious what you guys think isn't gonna be playable on the Switch too. What games do you think are gonna be playable?
1, 2,
1, 2,
switch.
switch.
I don't see any AR camera on the bottom of those Joy-Cons. I don't think you're gonna be able to play 1, 2 switch.
But guys, how are we gonna play everybody 1-2 Switch?
No.
Mia-
Nobody
Why
wanted
they
to play
made
that
the
ever.
Switch 2, so
He-
people could not play that game anymore.
Miyamoto's gonna make a specific version of it for the Switch too. Miyamoto
1, 2,
insisted.
switch 3. 1, 2, 3 switch.
What if they add this horse guy into Smash?
Oh my god.
He's got a render
Why is this so
cam.
gross?
Get him in Smash Brothers.
Why'd they do this?
This game apparently tested. Do you know the full story of everybody 1-2 Switch cam?
No.
Okay, so this is why this game is so funny. So according to like leaks and stuff about this game apparently tested extremely poorly with
wonder
with
why.
focus groups. This game, they said like nobody liked it. There were so many comments about how terrible the
I
game
wonder
was.
Why?
And they still felt the need to release it.
They still.
They spent so much time making it, they had to commit to it.
Oh, God.
This game is $30.
Oh no.
I just don't even know.
$30.
They even have a smart device. People can they're fucking jackboxing this game. You
Oh
can play
my
with your
God,
phone.
dude. This is why'd they do this?
I don't understand. They really were like, you guys, these focus groups don't know anything. This game will perform well.
So no, we came here to ask you guys how you feel about playing this game. Oh, we don't like this game. Fuck you. Who asked you anyway?
asked
Get
you?
us out of here.
Wait, what did it say? All 17 game. Wait, there's only 17 games in it.
There's only 17. And those were the ones that just made the cut.
You haven't seen the other one. They must have tested on critics. Clearly, the game would pop off. Everyone would love it. I don't know if there's anything else really to talk about the Switch 2. Oh, I guess we could talk about estimated release date.
They said they're going to redo more information on April.
Well, April 2nd is when we're gonna learn more. So I don't know. That tells me like me and Buck are thinking holiday. Like this is gonna be the holiday
I'm
thing,
thinking summer.
or maybe even summer. Yeah, because they're talking about it
mid to late summer.
I feel like Nintendo wouldn't show us the console yet and then wait that long. So yeah, maybe summer.
You know, holiday's gonna be like a big like Mario game or Zelda game.
Yeah. Actually, I think
yeah.
that's how it is.
I'm thinking this is gonna launch in July because if they were getting the thing in April, like the direct in April, it's probably gonna launch in like July, and then that's when Breath of the Wild remastered.
Oh god.
You could just play Breath of the Wild and
could
choose the
just
game
play-
on there.
That's when the new game. Oh yeah, wait, probably 3D Mario game because we haven't gotten a 3D Mario game. I don't know how long. 'Cause that means they might be working on one.
Yeah, they'll probably just show off like the mouse feature.
There'll probably be a 3D Mario Paint 2.
Guys, Mario versus Wario 2.
Finally,
What did they do paint option actually? What the fuck?
that would be cool. Any game predictions you want to call? Oh, yeah, Monica went to go. I think lay down probably. She said she didn't have much to talk about with the Switch. So I mean that's fair enough.
Mario Paint 2 is my prediction.
I don't know. How long has it been since we've had Fire Emblem Engage? I think it's time for a new Fire
Pokemon
Emblem.
Snap 3.
It's definitely a new Fire Emblem gonna be released.
You said Pokemon Snap 3? Oh, wait. That new Pokemon game. Pokemon, what, Z and A? The Legends game?
Maybe that's a launch title.
Wait, it's only been
I
two...
absolutely forgot about that game existing.
Yeah, because you know why? It's been a year since they announced it.
Yeah, I absolutely forgot about
It's
that.
been a,
oh my god.
in February. It's gonna officially been a year since they announced this game is
I
in
absolutely
development.
forgot this existed.
It's a good thing. We don't want to know too much about Pokemon games too soon, because that means it's gonna be bad.
That means it's gonna suck dick.
This has to come. Yeah, this has to come out in a holiday.
Nintendo, we're probably gonna learn more about it in February because that's when Pokemon always does a Pokemon Presents for Pokemon Day. So it's gonna be an entire year since they announced the title, only for them to show it to us this time.
What if? What if this is the game that brings back all the Pokemon and they justify it by being like, oh, the Switch 2 is just that powerful?
Everybody's here, but for Pokemon.
Everyone is back, guys. It's only been like 10 years since we cut everyone, but they're back.
Like a little video and everything too. Do 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 do. Psyduck. Meryl.
They do like the Poke Rep, but it's all 1,000 of them.
Oh my god.
I would respect it. I would apologize to Game Freak about everything if they made a Poke Rap of every fucking Pokemon up to this point.
Holy shit.
It'd have to be like a collaborative effort. You get like multiple people doing it.
Actually, another prediction I have: Switch 2 will have exclusive NSO. Will have exclusive GameCube NSO.
Yeah, I could see that.
I feel like the Switch 1 wouldn't have it. I feel like the Switch 2 will have a GameCube NSO.
That'd be kind of a bitch move for them to do. Well, that feels weird.
Because it's stronger. Maybe the Switch isn't strong enough to do it.
To run
They were-
GameCube games?
the
To run GameCube games?
The
That's gonna be their justification.
the Pikmin 1 and 2 looking at me in the room. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Super Mario 3D All Stars, which also ran 2 Wii games.
I don't know what you're talking about. Get those out of there. These are my predictions.
I do think it's gonna be. I do think GameCube NSO is not ridiculous. I do think they're going to add some.
They're probably gonna add it. Maybe it won't be
And
exclusive to
not
Switch
on
2.
the Switch 1.
I think it'll be on both. Maybe I think it'll be on both.
I hope it's gonna be on both.
I
I'm
hope.
gonna shit myself if they do that. What the fuck?
I hope
Oh,
it
wait,
is.
no. They're gonna do it on. What do you call it? They're gonna do it on both. But for the Switch 1, you have to do You have to download like the full games in their entirety. While the Switch 2, it like streams it or whatever.
Oh,
however they do it
maybe.
now.
That's where I was gonna stay. I was thinking because I was gonna say
What's that,
NSO is
the
not
cloud streaming shit.
Yeah, because I was gonna say NSO isn't technically the same because it's an emulator, so you're like able to switch. That's why you're able to switch to those games so quickly. Whereas with like those other games on the eShop, those are like straight up built for like they got like their own cartridges and everything.
Mhm.
So that's where I was like, yeah. What if you got to buy a separate
gotta-
membership? They already said NSO stuff was transferring over.
Yeah, no, we already know you don't have to buy a separate membership.
Yeah, they said all your all NSO things are transferring over.
Wait, when did they say that?
It's on the
They
website.
said that on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
confirmed like the game compatibility and the NSO thing on Twitter like months ago.
Yeah, they were like Nintendo Switch Online members can continue using the service on Nintendo Switch 2.
We haven't seen the current president, President Furukawa, in ever, frankly. But he just comes on Twitter sometimes like, "Hello, this is the president of Nintendo. I'm here to confirm that."
They trapped him in the Switch 2. He's gonna send a hello, this is President Furukawa. Now you know what my prison.
Boot up the Switch too.
You have finally been able to witness what my prison has been this past few years. Save me!
You want my treasure? You can have it. But
I'm
you must
stu-
find me first.
I'm stuck in the Yoshi Burger in Mario Kart 9. Find me.
You must complete 3 full shifts.
5 nights at Yoshi's. Actually, not on the website, we're able to see a side-by-side of the Switch 2 with the Switch.
Yeah, it's just bigger.
It is actually like significantly bigger.
What was the other the OLED
OLED,
one? Wasn't
the
that bigger
OLED
too?
screen.
Is that the same size?
That's not bigger. It just had a different screen.
What was the bigger one?
There wasn't a bigger Switch. Because there's a Switch Lite and there's a Switch OLED. I don't think the OLED was bigger. Was the OLED bigger? I thought the OLED just had a better screen and better battery power.
Do not believe so.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It just had a better screen for like handheld play. And then the dock had I think like an extra USB port or something. Had an Ethernet port. That's what it was.
Oh no, OLED was bigger.
It
just
was
slightly.
bigger? Okay, but it was only slightly bigger because yeah, this is big.
Well, this is kind of like slightly bigger.
This is I'm
I don't know
assuming
the
it's
OLED
more
difference.
bigger than the OLED, I guess.
The Switch original is 6.2 inches in diagonal. The OLED is 7 inches.
I heard price
And-
point. Oh, yeah, it's like 7 inches. You said.
Yeah, 7 inches is OLED. I don't know how big this is though. We can't tell.
I heard price point was potentially leaked. Was saying that it's going to be 400, which would make sense because the OLED was
I could see
350. The OLED was 350. So
Yeah, and the original was 300.
400 would probably be the best case scenario. Not because Nintendo also never tries to price their shit on the same price as like other consoles. I don't think they want to make it 500 like a PS5.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a fucking 500, and then they'll like slash it down to 350 for like holiday or something.
Holiday, Florida. Nintendo should have did the presentation April 1st so that they would be like, "Ha, just kidding."
Actually, here's the next console, and it's like the Game Boy again.
Actually, that was another thing another thing I guess I could say before we end it here is apparently there's rumors of a direct in February. A lot of people are saying that's why Nintendo is pushing the reveal of this to be in April, is because apparently there is a planned direct in February showcasing Nintendo Switch like 1 games.
No.
So some people are saying that was why it's being pushed to April to show off the Switch 2.
Finally, a time when they reveal games for their old console, and it matters because like you can just play them.
You
on
could
the
just
new
play
one.
them, yeah. It's not like the time when like the Switch is out and they're like, "You guys want a 3DS showcase?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You can just play these games. If you really
Like when
want
they
to.
released Kirby's extra epic yarn on the 3DS when the Switch was
Yeah.
out, and it's like, "What are you doing?"
They announced the Mario and Luigi like Bowser's Inside Story remake on fucking 3DS.
What would they even announce for the Switch though? Like, would they actually? Have they have games? Have they had games cooking? Like, what the
Pokemon.
fuck would this direct be? Well, that's gonna be at the Pokemon Presents though.
I don't know what else. I mean,
Like,
what other series is there at this point? Like
the
who-
most I
who
can
could
really
get one
have them say is like third-party like
Oh.
ports.
Metroid Prime.
I guess at this point, if it ain't gonna be a Switch 2 game.
I imagine they'll show it off because they've already showed it off, and they'll be like, "Yeah, okay, it's still being made. Don't worry."
Yeah. Does Nintendo Switch have any
Coming out.
games left? It has games, but do they have any games left?
They've got too many games right now. Is the issue.
Yeah. Too many games. They gotta port over all those games. You gotta be able to play all those games. Like I say, games, and that's too many games. Oh my god. No, wait. The rumors. We've talked about this bug. I didn't say it on air. There was rumors about fucking Master Chief Collection being on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. That's what they're gonna show at the Switch too.
That probably should be like how Skyrim was on like the original Switch like
Yeah.
reveal.
They're gonna show Master Chief to be like, Chief, what are you doing on the Nintendo Switch?
They're
Playing games
Switch
on
Switch 2.
playing games on the go. And then they're gonna see him and then he's gonna see a smash ball. He's gonna look up and see a
Oh my
smash ball, and he's gonna
God.
be like, "What?" And then it's gonna turn out it's gonna be a Master Chief Collection and Smash Brothers announcement.
I really don't know what else could be on Switch anymore. Like everything's already here.
They really just gotta be Switch 2 games now. I don't know.
The
That was a
sequels and
rumor.
everything.
That was a rumor about the February Direct. I don't know if it'll be true.
New Xenoblade. Xenoblade 2 was launch title for was like in the launch window.
Oh, you're talking about new
for-
things for Switch 2, right? You're not talking about Switch 1 stuff.
Oh, with Mario and Sonic.
Didn't they? They said they weren't making that series anymore. That series is dead now. That's lost media.
Yeah, it was.
Wah, wah.
The Mario and Sonic series is dead. That's gonna be a weird time in our life where we're gonna say, remember when Mario and Sonic only collabed in the Olympic Games?
Never again.
In the Olympics? What a time.
It's probably gonna be like a bunch of indie games or like solo or like third-party games, and then
Ma-
they'll be like,
Maybe it's like
Metroid Prime at the
maybe
end.
we get an indie world.
I could see that.
Probably just gonna be an indie world, and then that's
That
when
sounds more accurate.
and then that's when they finally show. That's when they finally show fucking. Oh my god, what's it called? What?
Silk Song.
Silk Song. Yeah, that's when Silk Song finally shows up. And everyone's like, oh! Silk Song exclusive to the Switch too. But yeah.
How do you think they're gonna make their cartridges for the Switch too?
Yeah, they look like they're gonna be the. Oh, actually, no, that's a good question because yeah, the picture they're showing, that's the Switch 1 cartridge. Is the logo gonna be what they showed at the? Oh yeah, I guess that is the logo now, huh? It's just the Switch with the 2 next to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time
mean-
Nintendo's done this with a title.
Yeah, they don't usually do just sequels.
They usually like make it like something fancy, like the Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo
Yeah.
DS, the Nintendo 3DS, the GameCube, then 64, the GameCube, you know, the Wii U. This is the first time they just said Switch too.
They're taking a slight break from innovation. You know, we've been doing it for so long. We want to.
They said the mouse is as good as it can get now. Like it's over. We perfected it.
We perfect.
Honestly, I think people are underestimating the mouse thing. I think that
the
people are
mouse will go
underestimating that a
crazy.
lot.
We're gonna say
A
that.
world where Nintendo Switch games can just play PC games, like, and they like it's not like awkward and weird anymore.
Not even just that, but they're gonna. I hope they like kind of integrate that into their original Switch games, or not Switch,
Mhm.
Nintendo games. That I
But
think is
no more
what-
no more touchscreen. You could just use the mouse,
yeah.
Mhm.
and it's a little easier to do because you can just be like, okay, let me flip the Joy-Con for a second.
3DS ports finally possible.
Still use gyro if like it was you don't have like a flat surface too.
You can use a gyro on like the left one.
Mm-hmm.
Bug, what if, right? The April thing, they're talking about the mouse controls, and they're like, let's just find a game we could use to show it off. Ah, here it is. And then you hear Pitt say, sorry for the wait. You hear the
Icarus
fucking,
is back.
you hear the opening to Kid Icarus, and it's just like, oh!
It's not even a new game. It's just a.
It's
port
just
of,
a
like,
port.
Uprising.
I'd be fine. I don't care. I just want to see him again.
I want to see it. Where have you gone?
And then that's what Masahiro Sakurai has been working on.
He's like, sorry, thank you for following the development of Kid Icarus Uprising 2.
This is when they show they put reporting Kid Icarus Uprising, and then Sakurai shows at the end to say that he's working on a sequel. That's what he's been working on, and then we all celebrate and rejoice, and we're like, yes! You think a third-party controller company is gonna make like thicker Joy-Cons that feel like they're more like a mouse? Maybe. They always make some weird
Yes.
shit.
Yes, they will.
Those companies made fucking tennis rackets for the Switch for some reason. They'll make fucking anything. They got tired of everyone emulating their games on PC, so they brought the mouse with the console. If anything, they saw that Marvel Rivals and they knew they had to get in on it with the mouse.
Gotta capitalize while they can.
They saw
Can't
legal.
wait, you can play Marvel Rivals on the Switch too.
Actually, no, you can just do it with a controller. They saw all those VTubers playing League of Legends and they were like, we gotta get in on this.
Gotta do this.
We have to get the VTubers to play
Finally.
our game.
The long-awaited Valve game ports to Nintendo console.
Deadlock.
Wait,
wait,
Half-Life.
What do you mean long awaited? Portal's already on the Switch.
Oh right, it was. I forgot it was.
Portal 1 and 2 are on the Switch. That was like a port like a while ago. I remember people freaked out about that because it was like, oh my god, Portal.
Yeah, like a Valve game on Nintendo. I'm like, not a PC.
We can get
been
Peabody.
so long.
We can get Peabody and Smash.
Peabody and Atlas.
Not Chell, get Peabody. We see him more.
Chell couldn't appear because she canonically escaped.
Did you finish Portal 2, by the way? No.
No.
We got to. But yeah, I think that might be it for the Switch 2. I don't think there's much we can talk about now for the Switch 2. I think we're done with that, which means we might
Exciting.
be What?
It's exciting time. New console, new specs, new potential.
New
games.
Switch. I'm
Right.
gonna say it. Still, you know what? Now that we have the confirmed name, upset. Didn't call it the Super Switch. They-
Super
Not the-
Switch.
They
The
could have
Switch
called
Advance.
it. They could have called it the Super Nintendo Switch.
They didn't
Yeah.
do that.
I'm so upset. The fact the people had so many cool names for it. They just picked two. I'm actually upset that Nintendo went the boring route.
It was safe, Zero. It was safe.
But when has Nintendo ever been safe? You know, we're gonna sit here and pretend like they're not doing gimmicks, and then they're gonna fucking show up and say like, you can throw it as a boomerang. Fucking console's gonna fly. They're like, oh
This
god.
shit is indestructible.
They're playing it
Just like-
safe. They're playing it safe this time because it's just a Switch again.
It's indestructible. Fucking hit it with a
Actually-
hammer.
Actually, there's been some talk online about people wondering if it will be particularly fragile because on the
Yeah.
See?
on the side of the little screen right there, you see like that little like sticking out nub thing.
Yeah.
People were like, couldn't that just like snap off so easily?
Nintendo would never let that happen. Nothing snaps off on a Nintendo console.
That was the argument. Was that like, do you know how durable like the Game Boy
I
and
was
the
about to
DS
say.
were?
I have dropped my GameCube like all the time as a child. I still have it. It is over there. It still plays games.
Nintendo knows kids are gonna be using their shit. They gotta like proof that shit to make sure like
They
you
have-
don't just break it.
They make sure fucking they make sure they know kids are gonna fucking. Now I did break the top screen of my DS, but that was because I fell over on it. But you know, that maybe Nintendo didn't think about it.
Not fully, but you know, they did their best.
But anyway, pressing A and B activates laser sword mode. Miyamoto comes back in the sword and shield. This gives you your weapon of choice.
They're like, did you know, guys? Actually, the Switch 2, when it's in handheld mode, can function as a shield from ballistic weapons.
The only thing I'm going to say is the two things. One, if they have a mouse, I don't know how Splatoon is going to work, because the whole point of Splatoon is that your aim sucks dick. So you have to aim at everything else. They might have to add a deathmatch mode into Splatoon if it's gonna be mouse. But that and two,
Oh, he's
fucking
dying.
what?
Oh, you were dying very briefly.
Oh, am I okay now?
The stream died
Yeah.
for a second.
Oh, I did. I saw drop frames. Oh, scary. Nintendo's trying to stop the stream.
Nintendo's scared.
And the second thing I would say is Nintendo, I swear to God, this is 2025. The Switch 2 better have
Please,
fucking
please.
headsets to talk to people. Nobody is going to download a smartphone app to
Please.
talk to their friends in voice chat, Nintendo.
I don't
Please,
care
I'll
if it. I don't care if it has to be. You have to use the grip and can't use like you have to use like that little grip accessory we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
There has to be a way. Nobody just why is it still a phone app? Why is it not natively on online? Why are you?
Please
The Wii
understand
U
what
days.
online is. Please understand what the internet is.
online
and the- Dear Lord.
It is the year of our Lord 2025. You cannot keep doing
Nintendo,
this.
everyone else has been connecting with Discord. You do it too. It's time. I want to see people be able to talk to people on on Discord through their Switch. You can do it on Xbox. You can do it on PlayStation. Have that shit.
Please, please.
Also, bring
please
back the
understand
internet
what the internet
browser.
is. Yeah,
They
why
have a
did they
mouse.
get?
There's like no reason to.
Yeah, you're gonna have a it's gonna have a mouse. There better be a fucking internet browser.
But Zero, let's ask the real question. Do you think the Switch 2's menu will be better?
I think they might have heard some people have some critiques about the menu not being as like character driven and like as colorful and stuff. They might make it a little more menu, make some noise, get some music in there. Fucking give me
It's
some
a
music I
reason.
can download, bro. I'll fucking download it from a shop. I don't care.
Do
Make it like
that,
99
yeah.
cents. Or like a song to play or something, or like a theme. I'd buy a theme for like 99
This is
cents.
when they have like finally reveal the master plan and they're like, so have you been enjoying my Nintendo Music? Well, now you can change the theme, the music on the Nintendo Switch menu to your
Oh
My
my
Nintendo
God.
app.
That would actually be crazy. That would actually be good. That'd be big brain. I didn't even think about
That's a good one.
because PlayStation
Connected to,
uses
like,
PlayStation uses Spotify too. So like Nintendo
Yeah.
not using. Oh my god, that'd be big brain.
yeah, they just like you like connect it to like a playlist and like the backdrop changes to be like mosaics of like the game that's being featured because they got all the art like in their archive. They could just do that.
Oh my God, that is big brain. What the fuck?
That is big brain. They might let you play your fucking bro. Fucking me opening my Switch. The fucking Pikmin environmental noises.
The Nintendo alarm better hook up to the Switch too.
Set an
Fucking-
alarm for your Switch.
Do you guys remember? You guys hear about the fact that Alarmo has like different themes, and for like the Pikmin one, if you don't get up, Pikmin start dying.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They start drowning.
Wake up to the sounds of your children dying.
If you're late, they're like, you better wake up now. We're killing them.
We're killing.
No! For the Breath of the Wild one, it's funny. They play the Guardian noises.
Oh God.
It's
that
like dun dun dun
would-
dun
that
dun dun
would
dun.
terrify me.
It's like oh. But yeah,
That
think-
is actually genuinely my big hope is that the menu's better.
I am hoping the menu is better. Is that everything about this? I think we've exhausted.
I hope they
the
learned
Switch.
some lessons. I hope they learned anything.
We'll
I
have
hope
to
they
see.
learn what the internet is.
They learn what the internet is.
I hope they finally grow and change as people.
I just want the GameCube NSO. Can they just announce that in the February Direct? Like, just give me GameCube games already. That's all I want. I'm a simple man. I just want to play Kirby's That Right. Just let me play Kirby. That's just all I want. Yeah.
Imagine they let you play Melee.
Oh, with a net play? Oh my god. Melee fans don't deserve it.
They don't. Fuck
They
them.
don't.
Smash fans don't deserve that.
They don't deserve none.
They don't deserve
You guys
none.
are you guys aren't getting any of that. You're getting the obscure like GameCube games that like didn't get ported over
You're
already.
getting Geist.
You're getting like fucking, you're getting fucking Geist Gauntlet. You're getting fucking like
Hey, I had
Robo
Gauntlet.
Wars,
Hey, Custom Robo? Can we get that?
Custom Robo. You're getting Chibi Robo. That's the only way. That's the only place he's gonna come back. By the way, Chibi Robo's dead.
Motherfuckers getting Geist. You haven't seen Geist? Y'all about to learn Geist on the GameCube.
You're gonna get fucking what do you call it? What's that one GameCube game I'm thinking of?
You can get Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for the Zcast. There you go, guys. It's been like a year since we've done it, so we've compensated by giving you like almost a 4-hour Zcast. You could just have this on in the background while you're doing whatever the fuck you were doing. I mean, I was showing stuff visually on the screen, but that's only for the people who were feeling the need to look at the screen, but there wasn't anything that interesting on the screen. I was just kind of showing stuff that we were talking about. But yeah. I'll try to make these on a more regular basis this year. Sorry, I just didn't do it at all last year. Honestly, just kind of like forgot almost, and I was like, oh yeah, right, I could have been doing this. But don't worry, now I think we've gotten everything we wanted to talk about last year. I don't know, maybe now because what fucking the Sonic movie comes out, digitally like on Paramount. I'm pretty sure in a few days. So maybe we can make the Sonic movie a fucking Zcast thing because I did want to rewatch it. Because I wanted to redo our little discussion thing about it. And then Cam
Hell
can
yeah.
actually be a part of it, and he could watch it. Because I do want to rewatch it again just so that I have everything fresh in my mind. Because I do think part of the problem was I was forgetting some of the things I wanted to talk about with the movie. When me and Bug were talking about it. Plus, Monica wasn't able to be a part of it too much.
Let's go.
So, it's like, so yeah, maybe next Zcast, maybe we talk about the Sonic movie.
Please.
But yeah, that's it for this Zcast. Goodbye, YouTube. This has been Zero. Peace.
Adios.
Bye.